I'm the coolest one out of all of us.
That was incredible. All right.
Yeah, go ahead, do it, Eddie.
All right, Yak, presented by Roback. It's football season again. And Roback's licensed game day collection just dropped to 58 schools. Custom designed polos, Q-zips, and hoodies for your school. Rep your team with pride this fall with Roback. Use code YAK for 20% off your first purchase. That's 20% off all shorts, Q-zips, and more. Use code YAK. Head over to RHOBACK.com. Sorry, did I cuck that from you?
Huh?
No,
I never host the Yak.
Oh, no?
It's a rule, actually. I don't think I'm allowed. You have to do it. What a crew today.
You look startled, Kate.
Well, I just took a good. Is Kate looking right accounts in my head. I just looked at myself on the screen. I'm like, fuck, what are they gonna say? Because I'm wearing a dorky shoe and sock combo, and my hair hasn't been washed in a couple days.
You've done a wardrobe change too. Did you change specifically for that?
It's like you're back in like junior high trying to get the boys to think you're pretty.
Yeah, and my seat got moved up again. So now I'm closer to the camera, which is not in my best interest. It was actually better when I was getting weaseled out over there.
We're gonna come in one day and like all the lights that are your direction are like dim.
Yeah.
Get that right. Brandon and Roan are I believe making. Roan's here, by the way.
Yes.
He's gonna be joining us in a second. Big Cat is. He's gonna be here momentarily.
Yes.
I think Brandon and Roan are shooting a video that's supposed to be done any second, but also they're making food, I think. So
Brandon's going to need 20 minutes to eat.
You're not going to see Brandon today is the point.
Yeah.
Brandon's not coming on the show today. And you were asking me what before the show, Danny?
I heard some insane rumors about Brandon's etiquette last night at dinner involving Ebo, who, to add insult to injury, was his birthday last night. They were at the same restaurant.
Yeah.
Just by random?
Yeah, it was by random, but they said they somehow I don't know how this would come up.
It came up on Wub. They were talking to Stu about restaurants, and I think Ebo was saying, "Oh, I'm going to Maple and Ash tonight," and Brandon must have said, "Wait, what? I'm going to Maple and Ash."
Brandon was going to Maple and Ash.
Was this not talked about on Mostly?
We talked about it today.
Okay.
Them going to dinner at the same place was not brought up yesterday on Mostly Sports.
Oh.
So it was news to me that last night they had gone to the exact same restaurant. I was under the impression it was a coincidence, which it was, but then they had known about it. The point is, it was Ebo's birthday, and Brandon just didn't do anything about it. Didn't like send something over. Didn't send over a cake or dessert, a bottle of wine, anything. Yeah.
And Ebo is, I think, with a lady friend, probably a newer one, so he probably would have loved some of that treatment.
Yeah.
And to make matters worse, I didn't say this, but I know this to be true, and I'll say why Brandon's not here. I know for a fact Brandon did not pay for his dinner. I know who he was with his dinner, and I know that he was not paying. So Brandon Walker went to that dinner knowing, and he knew he wasn't going to pay.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't pay for anything.
And Brandon knew at the time that Ebo was in that same restaurant.
That's right.
Correct? Yeah. He saw him.
That's right.
Now, is that his out, though? He could be like, "Hey, I didn't really have a tab, so I didn't know how."
Yeah, I didn't know how to put it on my tab.
And I didn't. It would have went towards like the person who paid for his tab.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Is that his out?
That's a good point. Yeah. I don't think it makes him a bad I'm not like trying to pile on too much. I just think it was a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
Very much a missed opportunity.
If he consciously did not send him anything over, I'm towing the line of bad person.
Ooh, okay.
Well, Brandon, he said on Mostly Sports, he thought this was helping, but it actually makes it worse, is that he thought about it.
Oh,
which, like,
way worse.
I think it's better if it's like, you know what's fucking crazy is the thought didn't even come to my mind that I could do that. But the way he was describing it is like, I thought about doing it, and I just didn't.
It's like the Louis C.K. I thought about giving up my plane seat to a veteran.
Yeah,
that's something, right? That means something.
Yeah.
Counts as that.
But
sorry, go.
I was going to say the relationship there matters. Like, Ebo's obviously like an underling, if you will, of Brandon. If it was you at that dinner, he wouldn't be expected to send you anything over.
Right.
Plus, it's his birthday. Plus, he's with a new girl. Whew.
And you could do the old getting up to go to the bathroom. Hey, here's my card. Can you send them a little something?
Acknowledge the
I'm
boy.
not saying. I have a question. One, my headphones aren't working. That's okay. I don't mind. Two,
Good question.
yeah, no, good question. First question, that's okay. Second question, how did this information come about? Is Ebo disgruntled, or did someone ask him, "Oh, you were at dinner with Brandon? Did he send you?" He's like, how did this come out? Is Ebo upset? Or was he like kind of waiting for something?
I think they. I asked Brandon how his dinner was because he told me he was going to dinner, and then he said I saw Ebo, and then I was like, "Did you do anything?" And he was like,
Oh, and you asked.
"Oh,
Okay.
yeah, yeah."
Oh, and then it
Did you-"
kind of
He's
occurred
like,
to him.
"No," but I thought about it.
I don't know that I'd be upset. I think I would just genuinely be disappointed if I were Ebo. You can't complain about that.
Do we know the table situation? Like, was he in the
Brandon, that was also part of
Question.
Brandon's reasoning. He's like, his table was like on the other side of the restaurant. He's like, I wasn't sure. And Brandon said his reservation was like 5. It was an early dinner because he had to. It was in the city and he wanted to go back home. Or like, so he had this dinner so he could get the hell out of there. And Ebo's was later, so I think Brandon was like in the process of leaving while Ebo was getting there.
Mm-hmm.
So it was one of those deals. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, so Brandon has a couple outs here.
He has outs. Yeah.
What's his reaction been to this?
His reaction?
Yeah, Brandon's. Is he like, yeah, whatever? Or is he like,
No, he's not like that defiant.
yeah.
I think he might have paid for Ebo Venmo requested him on the show on Wilson Sports. I don't know if he did anything about it. I don't know if he actually followed through with it, but yeah, that's the latest. And I don't think Ebo was that mad. I think he just thought it was funny.
Yeah, I mean, Ebo, you can't like, you
And also,
couldn't expect.
Hey, listen, while we're here with Ebo, he's got a bad history with. I mean, Nick Terraney and him have a history.
With what?
There was. I mean, this was put to bed, but I'll bring it back up. I think there was a time Nick brought this to my attention. There was a time he went out and like started a tab, and then Ebo for like drinks, and then Ebo just like ran up the tab, like got food. I think
This is just karma.
this was like a story where like Ebo was with his friend or something, and he showed up, and Nick was like, "I got a tab. You guys can get whatever you want." And then he's like, "All right, well, I'm gonna get an entree, and I'm gonna get sides.
The
I'm
rib
gonna get-"
splatter with lobster and
And then Nick's bill came, and it was just like Nick's like, "Well, I had 2 beers, and then someone got lobster." Yeah.
So
Well, now I'm Team
Brandon maybe
Brandon.
knew. Yeah.
this is karma evening out.
But this was maybe, I think this was in New York when Ebo was, younger, maybe didn't know the game as much. Ebo's,
I'll be honest. Ebo threw me off with the Camp Barstool thing.
Yeah.
Wait,
That's
what's
a
that?
stain. That's a stain.
Well, Danny, lay out the scenario, and you guys.
Ebo's starting to sound like a
let me get
real
Ebo in
piece
here.
of
Let me
shit.
get-
No. Ebo's a good guy.
let me get Ebo in here.
Yeah, get him in here. I have questions.
You're right, though. It kind of makes you look at him twice after.
The Camp Barstool thing makes me think like the Etiquette.
So at Camp Barstool, everyone was by the fire, drinking, having a good time. Ebo had his speaker down there. Eventually, clock strikes midnight,
That's
and then
right.
Ebo takes
Oh,
his
yeah.
leaves,
Speaker.
takes his ball and goes
right.
home. And he knows what he's doing. He says, "I don't care if you're musicless. I don't want to lose this $30 speaker."
Bird killer.
This has turned into piling on Ebo.
No. It's just like Ebo's Etiquette.
Well, like
I know.
yesterday, should we put the call out? If anyone in the office has a grievance against Ebo, come on in and let it out.
So I guess that's a question. Like, if does it matter if Ebo's transgressions or his etiquette? Does that matter for this occasion? That should not factor into whether Brandon sent something over.
No, it just factors
Shouldn't.
into how much I feel bad.
Ebo.
But it could make Ebo come off as hypocritical.
So we were talking about. Danny was asking me about the dinner because Connor during Mostly Sports was obviously going around, and then like I guess he had said something about sending over the bottle, yada yada. So Danny's like, "What was the story?" And I was just kind of telling him about dinner last night, and what happened. Number one, how aggrieved do you feel by this? Does this feel like a slight, or does this feel like Brandon just kind of missed an opportunity to do a good thing?
I don't really feel any way about it in terms of being like, oh, Brandon fucked up. I do. He came up to me yesterday morning and he was like, "Are you going to Maple and Ash?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, I'm going to be there." So then I assumed, oh, he might do something nice for me then. if he's
So you
there.
did assume. So you went into it thinking
But
like there might be.
He might send over a drink or something like
Yeah.
that. Be like, "Oh,
You had your head
Those
on a
guys over there
swivel,
said
like
you-
if
yeah.
if they bring out a big cake with sparklers and stuff, I'll be ready.
yeah," because I have been pranked like that before by people on the show.
Get
when I
those
was-
two another basket of bread.
Yes, exactly. The bread was very good. But I was at a restaurant here with some of my buddies, and KB, Nick, and Rudy just sent over a giant ice cream cake. We did that on this show, too. And they were like, "Oh, the double serving of cake. Who is this from?" "Oh, it's from my coworkers who were trying
Yeah.
to get one over on me." So
Yeah.
I was expecting something of that ilk where it would just be like kind of a prank.
Yeah.
And Ebo, have you ever cleared your name about the speaker that was brought up too? If you're gonna be looking exactly like me, you gotta represent me well.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
The speaker at camp?
At camp.
Oh, yeah. I apologize to Max.
You guys are wearing the exact
Holy
same
shit.
clothes. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Same hair,
I knew the
same
mustache. I didn't
same-
know the clothes were.
Might be the same hoodie.
Abercrombie?
No. Shit.
You guys are.
The hoodies.
Are matching.
I do kind of keep my tabs on Danny, how he's moving.
He really does. I'm not even kidding. He'll be in the corner with a notebook outside in my bushes.
Since we were talking about etiquette and you were involved, someone also brought up the Terraini story. What
Yeah,
was
that did happen.
What was that story?
That was we were at Declan's and Nick offered to pay for the tab essentially. And someone who I was with was like, "Oh, what if we got chicken tenders and fries for the table?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, let's do that." And then we didn't pay for that portion of the tab.
So Nick had presented as though like I'm getting drinks for everybody.
Correct. Yes.
And then you were like, great opportunity to get tendies.
Not. Yes.
Yes, that's what happened. Okay.
Yes, but
So this wasn't you. This was more recently than I remember. I thought this was like 5 years ago.
that was when we first one of the first 2 weekends.
So do you think this is like etiquette karma?
Yeah, that's fair. That's
Do
a
you
fair
think
way
this
to
is
frame
this
it.
is a
Yeah.
way?
You get back what you put into the universe.
Yeah.
So therefore, yeah,
All right.
I maybe deserved it, but also Brandon, you've done a lot of very nice things in terms of paying for things for me.
Thank you, Eva.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. And Brandon's obviously doesn't flaunt about how much money he makes or anything. So I would have appreciated just maybe like a that's a shot from the table.
If I was there, it would have gone down differently.
Yeah, and you know what? And I
If
appreciate.
I was there, it would have gone down differently, Eva. I promise you that. I promise you.
I
that.
know that's for a fact.
There's
all
always
right.
next birthday, Evan.
That was all we.
Do you want to go to my next birthday?
I think I'm gonna be sick that day, but I
Okay.
appreciate the invite.
How old are you? How old are you, by the way? 29.
29. I know there was on
that-
the show last Friday. They were saying or 2 Fridays ago. They're saying I was 30.
Are you an actual 29, or are you someone that does that thing that?
I'm
women
29
lie?
forever.
No, I'm a true 29.
Okay.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! It's my 12th, 29th birthday.
Yeah.
I'm a true.
This is sneaky. The worst birthday.
Hello.
They're cooking.
They're cooking. Still.
Cooking with Brandon.
Hey guys, sorry about that.
See?
It's all right, man.
We were hashing out with Ebo his dinner last night. I don't know if you heard the story.
What happened? Oh no!
It's nothing too bad. I was just at Maple. Me and Brandon both were at Maple and Ash last night.
At the same time?
Correct. I was arriving as he was finishing his dinner.
Who were you going with?
It was just me and another person.
Okay, and he was there with another person.
Yes.
And guess what, Brandon?
Yeah.
Guess what, Brandon got him.
What?
He got me nothing.
Oh.
And then on the way out, offered to pay for it, and I said, "That's not a real offer." He's like, "You're right, it's not."
That's not a real offer. There's no way that's a real offer.
Okay, this is our first time.
But also,
hearing
he
about
was
the
just
offer at
joking
the end.
around, so I get it.
He was just
He
joking.
was getting his jokes off.
joshing around.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's bullshit. Don't offer something that's fake like that.
We didn't know about the offer.
Yeah, you
kind of
didn't
adds
say
another
that.
layer.
Yeah, but I knew it was a dummy offer, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when I'm like, oh yeah, don't like I'll help clean the table.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, I got it. I'll take I'll do the
Yeah.
laundry's got to be done. Oh, should I load it in? I don't know how.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
What
mess
button
this
do you
up.
press?
Uh-huh.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Those good little fake offers. Or just whenever you send. Has anyone ever had a moment where you've said, if there's anything I can do, let me know, and then someone's like, actually, yes.
Oh, that sucks.
Because I don't think that's ever happened to me, and I don't know what I would do.
Okay.
Because you have to say, if someone's having a bad time, and I do genuinely mean it, but I've just never. That's just kind of a common courtesy thing that you go back and forth with people, right?
Yeah, in high school we had a system where I had 2 detentions, and the janitor would always be like, "Oh, like I have another way for you to. You don't have to go to detention twice in a row if you just help me out." 6 a.m. wearing like a white polo, and he takes me like under the school with another kid. We're bringing out all these supplies, these ladders. The rest of the day just covered in smut. Would have rather just done the 2 detentions.
Yeah. Yeah. Or like if someone, like obviously if you have like a death in the family and someone says, hey, if I can help at all.
Yeah.
You know,
It's a nice thought.
it's a really nice thought, and I would do it, but no one's ever
Followed
like, you
up.
know what?
Well, that one's
I
tough 'cause
could.
it's like, you know how you could help is bring my loved one back.
Right.
That's really all
Right.
I want right now.
How can you help?
There's not much you can do.
But like if you sent me if you sent me a text, if I was going through something and you're like, if I can help at all, and I replied and was like, yeah, actually, I got this burrito place in Detroit that I love. Can you go get me one?
Yeah.
Because you did say anything.
If there's anything that fits into my lifestyle, and I think what you're really looking to say is like, I will go to the bar with you if you would like.
Right.
That's what I will do.
I will sit in your house with you and be bummed with you.
It's the thought that counts again, right?
Right.
It's the thought that counts.
If you want me to send you flowers, I'm your guy. Mm-hmm. If there's anything else, I don't know if I got you.
Do you think that's worse than when you ask someone how their day's going and they actually start to explain how bad
that's
their day's
brutal.
going?
When you're like, how's your day? And they're like, bad. Like, oh, shit. I didn't really ask that.
Although you did literally ask that, you're still like, I didn't.
But it's just all, courtesy things we do from
fuck, did I ask that?
There was this bouncer where I went to college, and like we would make small talk all the time when you're going in the bar and whatnot, Saw him at the grocery store once. He was picking up kitty litter. He had a cat. And not that there's anything wrong with that. But he was, but it just adds to the story. Like he's carrying, and we're like, oh, what's up, Donnie? How you doing? He's like, sister's boyfriend's beating the fuck out of her again. But like, we're like, whoa, dude. We're like, what? Like, how do you respond to that? You don't.
That sucks.
Did you tell him to stop? Yeah, that's how you respond. Like, hey, tell him to stop. Yeah, but it was so bizarre. I was like, oh, it was like frozen. They just drop like a hammer on you of bad news. In the cereal aisle. I'm like, dude, is she okay? Like, what can we do?
Yeah, you never say bad. You just change your tone of good. Good.
Yeah, good. Yeah, because then that gives the person, if they actually want to know, they can ask a follow-up, but no one ever asks a follow-up.
Exactly.
Like, okay.
Like that, your sister getting beaten, that's like a good.
Yeah.
The higher pitch, the worse off you are.
If you're really asking. Yeah. I think the sigh is what gives it away. Yeah, the sigh is telling in those moments. Good.
Living the dream, one nightmare at a time.
That's why Big T's the best, because he just says average every time.
He hit me with that the other day.
Yeah, if you ask him how he's doing, he will always say average.
But he's an unreliable narrator, though. If you say average every single time.
That's true. He's had to have had a good day or a bad day.
At some point, you have to say good or bad. What are the chances that
he actually
perfectly average every single time?
He puts himself in a worse dilemma, because if he says average every time, the one time he says good, everyone will be like, whoa, like what changed?
I was thinking about him, like the two guys in one van videos. Like, I know you're familiar with them. That was a different person, right? Yeah. Are you familiar with those? I think we've played it maybe on the show before. The Coke Freezy, Harambe. That's Big T's introduction to Barstool. Was he was just making music videos in his van with his friend. Yes. And we like played it on the rundown.
Yeah. When I'm here without Harambe.
Yeah.
When I saw that for the first time, I'm with you, Eddie. I was like, this is not, there's no world that Big T would make something like that today.
Right.
I totally missed that. I never have seen that.
He was like jovial, lighthearted.
What happened?
What happened? All that happened, too, is, I mean, I guess maybe he got out of college. Maybe that was just college.
Yeah.
Like, if we talked to a friend of his from college, they'd just be like, dude, he was the craziest life of the party, like, always fucking around.
He dealt with one homeowners association.
Yeah.
Radicalized him.
He had to pay taxes one time. The first time he paid taxes, he's like, fuck everything. I hate it. Didn't get a security deposit back. Yeah, he's just 2016.
Chill City,
no longer
USA.
available. I'll never get to see it.
Great blog, Hank.
It's got to exist. Chill
City, USA.
I mean, that's how we used to blog. Just one word.
This was Hank.
Was that a complete sentence?
Yeah. No, but that's how we used to blog. We would just, because when you have to do 10 blogs a day, it's like, all right, well, one of these blogs is going to be a word. Stud. Dudes rock. Yeah. Fake it till you make it. That was a bunch of them, too.
Yeah, rate this.
Yeah. Steven, congrats on the data.
Thank you. Congrats on your big hit last night.
That was crazy. I still don't understand what I bet. Quiggs is a madman.
So he bet every game, correct me if I'm wrong, every game, both teams to score in the first minute.
The bet was every game, both teams score in the first minute, and then round robin, which I guess is
by threes.
I've never round robin before. By fours I did. So it was 12 games.
Lord.
8 out of 12 of them hit. I won $80,000 on a $10,000 bet.
Whoa.
And if 9 out of 12 of them hit, I would have won like an additional $100,000 because it keeps going up.
So were you watching? What was the last game?
Yeah, I watched them all.
Suns Kings, like
Yeah.
just hanging on the edge of your seat the first minute.
It is one of those bets though that's going to cost me in the long run.
You should not be. I feel like no offense,
No.
you should not be around Rob.
No. It's I lost last night. I won, but I won the battle, lost the war.
Never do it for college basketball either. I do it
I will.
a lot during the tournament. It's like you'd be stunned to see. And I do both teams to score in the first minute.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
that's
college
insane.
basketball,
College-
that's
I know.
You can go like
insane.
5 minutes without scoring.
I know, but it's
Open a game.
plus money.
both teams to score in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, I would
still be
I would still be on the fence
Yeah.
doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the BEC?
Oh yeah, that was
BEC
would've aged
was
poorly.
was hitting something.
that was very very solid early.
No first inning runs for
Yes.
what across 3 games.
Yes, three teamer. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you got to be in the positives now, Big Cat, right?
That was mean. What you just did. That was mean. What you just.
I was just asking.
'Cause it's not.
I haven't been keeping track.
We haven't even gotten to Heisman season.
No, but I don't have a Heisman anymore. I have nothing left. The only bet I have, the only future I did was the inevitable play where it's Ohio State to win the national championship, Kansas City Chiefs to win the Super Bowl, Scotty Scheffler to win the Masters, like $6,000 to win like 700,000.
That's
I'm just like, hey,
Yeah.
I don't want that to happen, but it's probably going to happen.
I can picture all 3 of them winning.
Yeah.
Pretty easily, yeah.
So when it does happen and everyone's like, this sucks, it's the same people winning every year, I'll just be like, well, it sucks a little less for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just hedging my happiness.
Steve, do you ever dabble with NBA perfect scores? I feel like that's how I can get rich someday.
Like 120, 115, that type of thing.
Yeah, like
No.
every possible outcome is at least like plus 22,000.
No. NFL's kind of. I mean, NBA. The last minute of a game can be chaos. It can be guys dribbling the ball and just handing the ball to the ref, or it could be a flurry of fouls. So no, I haven't done that. NFL is fun though. Nick is huge into NFL correct scores now. He said he does like 6 to 8 a game that he's watching.
You inspired him.
Maybe.
Wow. Where's Brandon? Oh, he's leaving? Is he going to Mississippi State?
Yeah, but I think him and Roan are shooting something.
I'd like to talk to Brandon for
Yeah.
a minute before he leaves.
Me too.
I'd like to give him a piece of my mind.
Yeah.
I'd like to see if he'd apologize
No,
for the lunch.
can't even face him. That's why he's not here.
What?
I think he's.
Can't even face Ebo.
I think he's just leaving.
Brandon! Brandon! Is he over there?
Where?
Cody said he was going to go noodling down there,
Over there with Ron?
where you stick your arm in the hole.
Tell Ron to come on. Brandon! I was going to keep yelling. Brandon!
Ebo, your maturation about the speaker situation makes me firmly on your side.
What is this?
I'm
Come here.
I've come
Come
around
here.
and been the bad guy.
Me? You want me to be on the show that I'm on?
Come here. Wait. I know you gotta leave. Yeah, it's fucked up that you give him a hollow offer.
Gotcha culture. What? How?
I don't know.
How?
I don't know.
How?
I don't know.
Is it fake?
I don't know.
What?
Put Brandon's mic on. I don't know.
We can't say it. Is it fake? Are y'all fake? Y'all are fucking with me. God damn it.
No, I don't think we're fucking with you. I've been working. I have not had one break today. I don't know what's going on in the world.
That would be incredible.
There's maybe a chance that the Barstool college football show, maybe a chance, goes to Mississippi State this year.
Wow.
And it's pretty much the biggest moment of Brandon Walker's life.
Wow.
I might cancel this trip that I'm leaving on in seconds. No, I can't do that.
No, you can't do that because then what if we
Right. Then it's the funniest thing that ever happened to everybody except for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
What was the clip Dave sent you? He sent both of us.
he didn't send me a clip, did he?
Yeah, it was a Top Gun.
Oh
Top
yeah.
Gun?
It was yeah.
Buzz the Tower?
Yeah. Everything about it is fantastic.
This is seriously like I don't know what
What would prompt that?
I don't know, but this is your shining moment.
This is it. 6 years all leads to this.
If I get pink eye,
You're not
I'm
getting
gonna
pink
be
eye.
so
You're not getting fucking pink eye.
no.
You're not getting pink
if
eye.
I get pink eye in Starkville, if I'm in Starkville for one night and I get pink eye, you owe me a lot.
All right, you have a guarantee. I'll give you a guarantee right now.
Yeah.
I'm carrying Cody and Wyatt. If either come back with pink eye, we'll have a discussion.
You're what? Carrying?
They're going with me.
Oh, to this.
Cody and Wyatt are going with me.
No, I don't care about them. I don't want.
But if they don't get pink eye, it's proof there's not pink eye there.
If I get pink eye in Starkville, Mississippi, you're dead.
What if you get pink eye on purpose here and then frame it on Starkville?
I will play it straight up. Roan is here.
Stay right there, bro.
All right, Brandon, go.
No.
Evo, you can go too.
Thank you, guys.
Have you booked your hotels yet for Starkville?
No.
You better do that.
Yeah.
They don't have many hotels.
Wait, put it back there, Mikey.
They have no hotels, really.
Put it back there. We got Roan here. Now we're cooking.
What's this?
By the way, if anyone out there listening right now lives in the Starkville or Mississippi area and wants to fart in my eye when I go in a couple weeks, let me know. I will pay you to fart on my eyeball. Mikey.
There's got to be an easier way. Mike.
Why'd you go this way, dude?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
No.
Try to ice somebody in it.
Put nice in the.
Wait, you saw it first.
You guys need me here?
Sit down. Yeah, sit down. Roan's here.
Is
Roan.
it cool if I sit here, or where should I be seated?
Yeah.
Yeah, sit there.
I don't think we've ever high-fived like that.
It
That
felt
was
nice
weird.
though. It felt triumphant. It felt like an '80s movie.
Mikey, look up. Have you been Roan? Have you been consuming any Mikey
Mikey
Bets?
Beats? Bets.
He's quite a character that we're finding out.
I know.
He is Frank.
I might be Frank.
Like all the times that we've seen Mikey and Frank go at it, and we're like, well, Frank's just being brutal to Mikey.
You might be being brutal to Frank.
Yes.
It's the longest secret ever. I've been very brutal to Frank.
They're one and the same.
Did you become him, or were you born him? Do you know what I mean? Like, did you start being like him because you spent more time with him, or were you always like that?
I think I've always been a little crazy.
It's definitely it's definitely born that way.
Yeah, it's just in your skin.
Yeah, it's in me.
We found out yesterday that he when he was a kid, he was eating nachos when he was sleeping, fully asleep. He would go and eat nachos.
I called my mom to confirm too.
Which, like, you have to kind of make. Nachos aren't pre-made.
It was
So you're-
like shredded cheese, but it wasn't melted.
But
so I would wake up and the cheese would just be on the nachos.
I just thought about that. Like, there's steps to this. You like
Either they're cold
You're not
nachos
just-
from yesterday,
Yeah.
or you've made nachos from scratch, which is also fucking ridiculous.
while sleeping.
Or my mom could be lying and she just did it. So I don't
No, but you said you would wake up with
I know,
empty
but what if she
bags
was
of
like,
chips
oh,
in your room.
What if she's like, oh, he's just sleepwalking? How funny would it be if I gave him a thing of nachos and woke him up?
She wouldn't do that. If
No,
I know your mom,
That's
that would
she
be
wouldn't
yeah,
fucking
Frank
do that to
paranoia.
you.
All right.
She's ethical as hell.
Dude, so let's talk about this real quick before you leave. What this is exactly as cumbersome as I thought it would
Yeah.
be. And useless.
Yeah, it is.
It's nice. And we don't even have the mummy yet.
You
I
bringing
don't
it
have a
home tomorrow?
semi truck. I couldn't fit it in my car.
You bringing it tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll bring it tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah, I'm picking it up today. So
Wait, where is it?
I have it at my sister's basement right now. I have no room to put it.
Right, so it was in a. I thought when you texted me that you had these things, it was like you have them in a place that's annoying you that you need to get rid of it.
Yeah, my sister. She keeps
Did
asking.
she ask you?
Yeah, she hates them.
Wait, so can I get a backstory? That's yours?
Yeah, that's mine.
The backstory is literally this. Mikey holds grudges.
Yeah.
And he yesterday brought up that I said no to him bringing in. This was a text from August. Any chance you'd want these for the office?
Last August.
I have to get, yeah.
14 months
Yeah,
ago.
I have to get rid of them. And I just replied no. So Mikey has been basically coming to the office every day. And when we say hello, and Mikey, I consider a friend, and, you know, he's part of the crew, and I'm just like, what's up, Mikey? In the back of his head, he's like, that motherfucker didn't take my knight in shining armor. And
1000%.
that
Scumbag.
piece of shit thinks he's better than me.
He has so much room for it, and I barely have any. I mean, where were those? Crammed at the end of a hallway?
Where I used to have them in my man cave, and then my man cave got taken away. My daughter's room now.
Oh, that's what a party pooper by her.
Need a bigger house?
Yeah. So that's how Mikey operates, though. So when he brought it up yesterday, I was like, I don't even know what you're talking about, because the amount of time that I thought about this,
It was an automatic no.
0. But every day he's been thinking about this, and now we've righted that wrong.
Yep.
And this lives here now?
I also have life-size nutcrackers if you guys want them for Christmas season.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to say yes to everything. Is there anything else you're
want
holding
those.
against me right now?
Because your family used to own them.
What am I holding against you right now?
Not right now, no.
Okay, good.
No,
Anything you're holding against Roan?
Say it. Just say it.
Is he on the list?
Just say it.
Let me take you back to 2017.
I think he's on the list, but it's not about saying something about me. I think it was something about Frank, but I don't remember.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I remember. No, I don't remember.
How long ago is this?
Got to be 14, before Rough and Rowdy, so like 2
I
years
said something about Frank?
You know what you said.
I've been Frank's staunchest supporter.
This is the problem with Mikey Bets.
I think you called him, I remember you called him a fat guy.
I did not.
No, you called him a
Why would I do
skinny
that? Why did I do
guy in
that?
a fat suit. And you
Oh, I
he
said
was
no. I
faking
said
it
he's a genius, and that he, at the end of the night, opens his body up and walks out, and it's like another full day, beating them again.
All right,
like that's like I'm saying he's a maniacal genius, which I think we can all agree with.
Okay.
Yes.
I think it was Pat Bev then. Something. One of you two. I don't know. I get you guys mixed up all the time.
His list, that's
You
the
guys
other
look
thing,
alike.
is his list is very specific, but also very vague.
Who curates the list? You or Frank?
Me.
Yeah, no, it's his.
Frank's on my list.
Yeah. And it's
Are you on your own list?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I hate myself sometimes. So yeah, I'm definitely on my list.
Damn, that's fucking brutal. I didn't know. I would have rectified it right away. You know, I love Frank, but I have sensed the coldness from him. Are you in his ear like Iago? Like what kind of?
No, Frank's in my ear. I'm never in Frank's ear. I just got to protect my guy. Frank's my guy.
Yeah.
Just got to make sure I
Totally.
keep tabs.
I feel like I'm part of the extended part of the family. I was filming Frank when you were in diapers.
Yeah, that's true.
I was filming fucking soda reviews every day, dude. I was in the
True.
trenches.
Yeah, you
I
were-
dug
you
the
were Frank's
trenches.
guy.
He was getting all the angles.
And you got out.
Snidegate, too. You defended him.
Snidegate. I was the
yeah.
first one in Snidegate.
That's facts.
Yeah.
Don't be snide, Nate.
Yeah, he was being snide to him.
I mean, Pat Bev said he was faking it. Shout out Frank Walks tomorrow. Tune in, Pat Bev and Frank. There you go.
Because he couldn't believe how maniacally twisted Frank is.
He's on my list. But he's a Chicago Bull, so he's off my list.
Oh, okay. So that was
All right,
fast.
I do have an I Heart Pat Bev shirt, so
There we go.
yeah.
Those are timeless. I heart Pat Bev as well.
Bulls are back.
Bulls are so bad.
Are they?
You guys just don't get it. They are
Mikey
so bad.
is his uncle's Jerry Reinsdorf.
We are one superstar away. I don't want to talk.
No, but the way he defends Jerry Reinsdorf, there's no other possible.
I've been in the office when Mikey's watched Bulls games.
Yeah.
7 rings.
Wait, 7?
The White Sox he's counting.
I do love Buzelis, Mikey.
He's so good.
He's so good.
when he
fun.
went down yesterday, I started crying. Like I was
Actually?
like, oh yeah, I teared up.
Oh, no.
I teared up. I was like, nothing could ever happen good. Blah blah blah.
Fleming. He's
Yeah,
Fleming.
that's me.
That is very Frank coded. But also, there is empirical evidence that the Bulls were rigged out of a lottery this year. The Bulls should have gotten one of the picks.
Yep.
The fucking Hornets should have gotten one of the picks. And instead, you reaffirm the Spurs, reaffirm the Sixers, reaffirm the Mavericks. When it's like
Chauncey
a
Billups
3-2
shit's
draft.
going on right now.
From Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, is he
crazy.
is he the gambling or is it poker for him?
I think he's poker.
I think he's poker.
I don't know if this is a wrong take. I'm sure this is one of those things that I'll say and then someone will point out a very obvious thing I'm missing. But I don't think it should be illegal to play a high stakes poker.
But do you know?
your own
Oh,
house.
he
Do you know what
wasn't-
happened?
wasn't
He had
doing
like
that, though.
X-ray tables where you could see what the cards were. He had.
Oh, he's
everything.
cheating other
Yeah, he was-
people?
he
Yeah.
robbed
All right,
guys.
that's illegal. Yeah.
They were using him as like a mafia pawn.
Yeah.
But I'll have these, semi-libertarian takes. Like everyone should just do what they want to do, and then someone will point it out. Like, well,
Yeah.
what about this?
Awful
Oh,
announcing.
fuck.
Can I ask what your most semi-libertarian thought is, or your take? Your most semi-libertarian take?
Well, I mean, this gambling thing that's going to happen, people are going to obviously go after gambling, and they're going to be like, there's obviously
It makes it hard for the good cops out there like us.
right. And I'm just a very big believer in like you should be able. If you're an adult, you should be able to gamble on whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
agree.
because a couple players fucked it up, that doesn't mean everyone else should. We should stop doing gambling.
Agreed. Yeah.
Why you got some libertarian takes?
Yeah, I'm as libertarian as it comes. I think everything should be legal.
Yeah, you park wherever you want.
Do
everything? Murder?
No,
Okay.
not murder. Everything
And
besides
why-
murder and
You
rape.
thought about that a little too long, Mike. I gotta say.
Too
What,
long.
what about theft?
Theft should not be legal.
No.
So no, that's
that should
not
be
libertarian though. That's like
That should be-
everyone owns everything. That's the opposite.
No, libertarian should be if someone tries to steal something from you, you should be able to shoot them.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I like that. So you can
Castle
steal,
doctrine.
but
Yeah.
if you don't get caught, cool. If you do get caught, you're gonna get shot. I like that a lot.
What's on your to-do list on a
That
purge
sounded like
day?
Malaysia. Or
A purge day?
Yeah.
What would I do illegally?
It seems like you want to kill a few people. That's why I asked.
I don't want to kill nobody. I love everybody.
Yeah.
You don't want to kill nobody.
Oh,
Double negative,
Yeah.
man.
the perfectly phrased.
Yeah, I wouldn't kill anybody. We're in a good spot.
You and everybody.
But you do have a list still.
He has a
Do
list.
have a list.
I mean, Adam Silver did screw the Bulls badly, and then he robbed you of years of happiness.
I hate Adam Silver.
So on a purge day, you'd actually just be defending your uncle Jerry the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. On purge day, I don't know what I would do. I'd probably walk around
probably
naked.
beat off.
No, I would walk
Yeah,
around
you'd probably
naked.
beat off
Walking around naked
on your
would
porch.
be so cool.
Said I could do whatever I want. Beats
Yeah.
off 10 times.
You'd probably watch some more Joe Gow.
No, fuck that. I don't. Fuck that guy.
Why?
I don't know. That was gross.
You can't lick someone's cum.
Stop, big cat. I'm out.
Licked his
See you guys.
own cum.
Seeing you.
Wait, doesn't he have to watch Joe Gow tonight because of Thursday Night Football?
Oh, yeah, you do have to watch Joe Gow tonight.
I did place another nasty wager. We'll see. I'll watch the video tonight because I do need it to hit 25 to win 25,000. Fingers crossed.
All right, so you got to watch the video and give us a review tomorrow.
Okay.
All right.
So see you guys.
Yeah.
Like watching the tape from the ring.
What's Joe Gow?
Joe Gow is we went down a rabbit hole last week because I was making some disparaging.
Besmirching.
Maybe
You're besmirching.
I was besmirching. I was making some disparaging remarks about the Wisconsin chancellor. And then we went down a rabbit hole of what the hell is a chancellor?
Chancellors shouldn't exist. They're like constables. They're like these fake old time jobs. That like, what the fuck is a chancellor?
Yeah, and then we found out the UW lacrosse, so it's a satellite school. Chancellor was kind of famous because he got fired in 2023 for making porn with his wife.
What libertarian Dan said.
Correct. I'm for it. Free speech.
Guy can't fuck his own wife anymore.
And then within the same episode on the Yak, we actually had him and his wife on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And they're still fighting it in court. And then we had Mikey Bets review the porn, and he almost threw up everywhere because the chancellor ejaculated on his wife's stomach and then licked it up.
And it reminded Mikey Bets of walking in on his own grandpop having sex, which is a thing that happened.
What?
So.
And I also asked
Yeah.
Mikey Bets to review the porn for the Yak, and he just was like, okay, so I guess I got to jerk off to it.
It's a full review.
Which I did not say.
He did?
Yeah, him and Deutsch actually reviewed it and tried, and they neither could complete.
And we didn't. Did we ask Deutsch to do it?
No, Deutsch did it
just
on his
said,
own.
I'm just gonna do it.
Which I loved.
Yeah.
Did Deutsch jack it too?
Yeah.
He did?
Tried.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he tried.
So fucking respectable of Deutsch.
Yeah.
A new Deutsch blog today too.
Oh, we got a new Deutsch blog?
Yep.
Let's see it.
Okay.
I bet Deutsch
Want me to read it?
could come
Yeah.
12 times in a day. No problem.
Is bringing up a woman's weight in a verbal altercation off limits in this day and age?
Okay.
This weekend, a buddy of mine worked up the courage to go talk to a lady at Jason Aldean's rooftop bar in Nashville. Her response was roasting him for thinking he had a shot being 5'8" and bold, both things out of his control.
And that's, you could get unballed.
I jumped in and said, if you're going to be 40 pounds overweight in clothes that don't fit, maybe try to be nice. The second I touched upon the woman's weight, I apparently crossed some imaginary line. She started bawling her eyes out, and all of her hot friends started screaming at me like I physically assaulted her. They then immediately proceeded to lie to her about her 10 out of 10. I'm all for roasting people for things they can either can or cannot change about themselves, but if you're taking shots at people for things out of their control, you should be prepared for some kind of response critiquing your own appearance. Some of these big frumpy women are putting on full comedy roasts of other people. It's all fun and games until someone says, if you were going for the chunky cowgirl look, you'd absolutely nailed it. Then it's a full-on meltdown. In my opinion, if you are obese, you should try being nice. Not, don't be shocked if someone tells you that you look like 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag. Am I the asshole?
Great blog.
I think we...
Great blog.
Talking women, Kate, what, I don't know.
It's tough because Deutsch can do no wrong in my eyes.
Yeah. She took the first shot,
She
though.
took the first shot. If she truly did take the first shot, because I heard things can get crazy on the top of Jason Aldean's bar. If she truly did shit specifically on this guy for being 5'8" and bald, then I kind of feel like if you can give a shot, you could take a shot.
You're right. you also have to know if you're going to take a shot at someone's looks, they're like, you got to be tight.
But
you got to
also,
have it tightened up.
the guys have to realize that if she's rolling deep with a bachelorette party, like all hell is about to break loose. Like they also have to likewise be prepared for that.
Also, this is just Deutsch is the man in terms of friends.
Yeah.
Because the story is his friend went up to her. She made his friend feel bad, and Deutsch just basically like came in from the rafters like Sting and was just like, "You're a fat fuck."
I don't want to throw the red flag on this story.
You don't think it's real?
This sounds lightly fictional.
Oh, I don't know how much time you spent with Deutsch.
I've spent a decent amount of time with Deutsch, but this like assumes like a real nasty meanness in a stranger girl. A guy comes up and is like, "What? Hi, how are you?" And she's like, "You're 5'8" and bald." And he's like, "Well, you're fat." And the whole crowd cheers.
Counterpoint. Drunk girls, if she's with hot friends in Nashville, that's like a strength in numbers. We're the hot shit kind of pack, you
and
know?
they're just mean to a guy.
I just can't imagine unprovoked. Like, how was he hitting on her?
All right, get Deutsch on.
I can't imagine.
How could you even
Am I wrong for throwing the red flag?
It's fair.
I
It's fair.
didn't want to say it because everybody, but I feel like Roan's onto something here. I feel like
how would you fake that story though? There's like
I
the
need to
depth
know
it,
how,
the-
because when guys get rejected, they take it real personal.
How is his
get
head
real
on
crazy.
We have to at least be missing something, or she's she's Cruella DeVille.
Yeah.
She's just like, "Don't talk to me. I'm."
If it's
tall."
real, there's probably something that happened before that.
Yeah.
There's probably a detail he left
Deutsch
out.
chugged her beer.
Yeah.
with his eyeball. Text Deutsch the Zoom and also ask Deutsch TJ if he could maybe get the 5'8" bald guy on too.
Yeah.
I would like to get to the bottom of it.
That he just Tarzaned in with logic and reason and was like, "Well, if you accuse him of this, you have to also be able to take this." Logically, it's like Good Will Hunting.
Yeah.
How it's just like perfectly written for.
This is a
him to be
scenario he's
hero.
played out in his head. He wants this to happen.
Yeah, it's a great blog. It's great for a blog.
This sounded like a 3-minute interaction. It was probably longer than that.
Maybe longer if it's a real interaction.
I feel like you don't start out with those two blows either. She probably called him 5'8". Deutsch said the fat thing, then bald got incorporated.
Yeah.
Right, both? Why it's so mean to throw both two fucking haymakers right
5'8"
away?
and bald. But also, I would like to see this guy because he might be like
So
there's
5'8".
different levels to this.
What if he
There's
is- yeah.
there's some guys that like if they're walking down the street and they're 5'8" and bald, you're just like, that's 5'8". Bald. Yeah, holy
Yeah.
shit, that's bald.
That's a great point.
You know?
Great point.
In which case, she's just reporting the news.
She's just blurting it out. All right, Deutsch, you're here. Is your friend? Would your friend like to come on or no?
So when I say friend, it's kind of a loose term.
Okay.
I had just met. I didn't know anybody there. But I spent like 2 hours with him. He was buying me drinks. He was very nice. I mean, I was in Nashville alone. So when she hit him with that, I was pretty pissed.
Wait, talk me through the whole scenario, start to finish, like the whole interaction all the way through.
Well, I guess I went to Aldine's rooftop to meet up with one of my buddies from New Hampshire, and he was performing upstairs. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm kind of here by myself. A couple guys from Massachusetts came in because the Pats were playing, and it just kind of hit it off with him. And I was watching football, and we were drinking for a couple hours. And he was like, should I go talk to those girls? And I'm like, yeah, you definitely should. And I'm like, which one? We kind of picked which would be his best option. And he went for it. And she was just like utterly disgusted that he even thought he had a chance to talk to her.
How's that? So he walked up and was like, hi, I'm so-and-so, nice to meet you. And she's like, get the fuck out of here. It was just like straight up like that.
Maybe he lingered a little bit too long.
Okay.
But I just kept giving him the thumbs up.
Okay,
So and she was in a group of like a bachelorette party or something, a group of hot girls all
Yeah.
drinking. Because that's a dangerous group.
Yeah, it was a dangerous group, and they were all wearing the like the cowboy outfits.
Okay. Now, Here's a very important part that I need you to describe for us. 5'8" and bald. Was it like that's the first thing you see when you see this guy?
I wouldn't think so. I mean, I think other than the 5'8" and the bald, I think he was like a good looking guy.
But was he like really bald?
I think he was like, I'm not going to let this recede and look terrible. I'm going to get rid of all of it.
So he was bicked.
He was bicked.
And he was 5'8".
Was he jacked? How jacked was he?
I would say he had like a KB build. He was in good shape.
Okay. Any tattoos or facial hair?
I think he had a mustache, no other facial hair.
Okay. Tattoos?
I didn't notice any tattoos.
Was he wearing full Patriots gear?
He was wearing a Patriots jersey, yes.
Okay,
that's big.
That is a big.
Because the other thing is like a 5'8" bald guy, like if he has like a good facial hair and like some tattoos, you're like, oh, this guy
extremely attractive.
He kind of gives him a couple inches, but it sounds like this is just a regular 5'8". Bald
How tall?
guy.
How tall was she?
She was a bigger girl. Both. She was probably maybe 5'9", 5'10".
Oh.
But still, I mean, doesn't really matter what he looks like. She could obviously just be like, you know what, I'm not interested, or just make up that she had a boyfriend or something.
But you said that he was lingering partially because you were giving him thumbs up over and over.
I just kept giving him the thumbs up.
This is where.
All right. So, and then what was your exact interaction with her?
Well, at some point I wandered over to see how it was going, and that's when she just started being really mean. And then part of me felt guilty for like getting him in the situation, but then I was just mad that she was being so rude about it.
Yeah.
I think I understand it now. She was the bouncer friend.
Yeah.
That I think exists in friend groups, especially on bachorette parties.
Yep.
Like, I'm the bouncer, and she kicked his ass out the club.
Yeah, I'd say that's what happened. But I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, he was trying to be nice. I think he offered shots, and then he didn't deserve what she said, in my opinion.
And you had known this guy for almost 2 hours, so you gotta have his back.
You gotta call a girl fat. That's your brother.
It was anywhere between like half an hour and 2 hours. This was coming right from the tailgate, but we hit it off right away, and he was a good guy.
So when after you called, you just straight up said you're fat?
No, I just said that, like, if you're going to be 40 pounds overweight and are wearing ill-fitting clothing, maybe you should try to be a little bit nicer.
Okay.
And she's like, "Are you the guy that chugs?"
Yeah.
Well, after I said that, all the girls came in on me, and they started looking at my hairline, and then
Sorry.
And
it all went to hell from there.
And she started crying.
She started bawling.
Deutsch. What was the scene? What was the split, Deutsch? Like, how many were queening her and how many were like attacking you?
I think it was like 3 attacking, 2 consoling, and then they all just started. I mean, she got over it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
This makes sense because Deutsch and his dad go into the woods and throw rocks at beehives.
Yeah, right.
And I feel like this is kind of
Let me
what you
find
did.
a bachelorette party. Just kick the nest real quick.
Yeah. You kicked the nest.
We only did the nest because a couple children were stoned.
Yeah.
Looking for frogs and pollywogs.
So how did the rest of the day go? Did you hang out with your best friend more or no?
Yeah, I hung out with him for a couple more hours, and then I called it quits at like 10 or 11. I was pretty hammered. He stayed up till like 2:45, and he went to a rub and tug spot out of town.
Good for him.
Would not be denied.
He DM'd me at 2:45, trying to get me to go, but I'd been sleeping for a couple hours.
Okay. All right. Sounds like a good trip. Where are you going? Are you going somewhere this weekend?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. I've never been to an Atlanta sporting event, so I might do the Georgia Tech Syracuse game Saturday, try to get to the Hawks game Saturday night, and then finish it up with can't remember who the Falcons are playing Sunday, but it's an easy trip. I already booked my way there, $15 direct.
Wow.
And when do you leave? You got to leave like right now.
No, it's my first like absolutely direct flight.
Wow.
I leave Logan at 9 a.m. and I'll be there by noon.
Holy shit. That's going to be like feeling like you're flying private.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible.
Oh man. All right. Well, Deutsch, we're gonna set up. I think I'll hit you up on the side about when the case race is coming up, and we'll get that scheduled.
I'm sorry for doubting you, brother.
But we do need you here soon. Maybe do an after dark as well.
I'd love it. I can't wait.
All right. Thanks, Deutsch. You're the
All right,
best.
talk to you guys soon. Love you guys.
All right. Love you too.
Bye.
Ride or die guy.
He's in the gym.
Those
I
girls,
love that it was 2 hours that he knew the guy.
Yeah, strangers.
But that is Deutsch. Deutsch is definitely a make best friends with guys at bars.
Is that an unfair characterization, Kate, that sometimes a woman in the friend group on a bachelorette party will be a bouncer?
I think that's very fair.
Or
And I
bodyguard.
think a lot of times when you're out with the girls, it's because you want nothing to do with the guys.
Right.
And the second a guy comes up and doesn't get the hint right away, and if you're a lady, you've had a couple drinks, I can see it being like,
You're
really
fucking
trying
bald,
to get it
bitch.
across.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
5'8" little fucking.
The visual of Deutsch just being like, you got that. As he just
so funny.
lingers.
those girls are probably like, no, please leave us alone. And Deutsch just like,
Like, yeah, dude, you're crushing
The
this.
fact he said he kept doing it means that the guy kept looking back for reassurance and he kept.
I feel bad for the poor guy. He didn't know what to do.
Also, like,
Mixed signals.
specifically drunk Patriots dude.
Yeah.
The jersey.
That's a very specific dude in my mind.
It's probably very hard to pick up a chick on a Sunday in a NFL jersey at a bar.
Yeah.
Like
in an
that's
opposing team city.
and 5'8" bald.
Yeah,
And
well,
you're
5'8".
already
5'8" and bald.
They're in their
Yeah.
cowboy best. Yeah.
Oh,
What's an
man.
NFL jersey you can pick up a girl in?
Like a Ray Lewis Ravens jersey.
Chris Brown.
Because of
Yeah.
the implication. I mean, Dolphins.
Yeah, I could see.
Dolphins is a very like non.
There might not be
Redneck.
many though.
Dolphins are like Cardinals,
lot,
Chargers,
not a lot.
maybe Chargers,
Chargers.
something
Yeah.
with like bright colors,
Yeah.
and also maybe not a good team, so it's not like
The Chargers powder blue.
yeah. It's like, oh, that guy's he's just having fun.
I think NFL jerseys are like brawny towels. You know, they dry them right up. You
Yeah.
know, they dry them up.
I'm picturing like Tim's a jersey, sig behind the ear, not
5'8"
getting
and
the
bald.
hint. 5'8" bald, not getting the
Can't
hint.
forget that part.
His friends are across the bar.
Rub and tug guy.
Rub and tug guy doesn't help the case.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
You wear the Kelly Green Eagles jersey in Philly, you might be able to pull something. You might,
Oh
20s,
yeah.
early 20s,
yeah,
me.
early 20s.
They're wearing
over it.
Kelly Green this Sunday.
Yeah, it's gonna look sick.
4-0.
It's gonna look sick.
I think in your own city, you're fine. But
Yeah.
if you're in
Yeah,
like
on
a
Yes,
Sunday
yes.
especially.
City, yeah.
yeah, but if you're in like
Yeah.
a Vegas
Out of
or a
town.
Rush, yeah.
Yeah.
Basketball jerseys, I think, go because they could show off a muscle profile.
And that's also like Lollapalooza has
Yeah, it's like kind of
everyone-
seductive.
And you could also get like funky with them if you get like a Grizzlies jersey from the 90s.
Yeah.
That's fun.
But if you're a guy wearing like jeans with a basketball jersey, no shirt underneath,
yeah.
guy like Heat fans will do that. They just go to Miami Heat games and they're
But also,
no t-shirt underneath.
guy
the
in a
jersey
hockey
is-
jersey with gray sweatpants and like fuzzy brown slippers and a CVS.
The Philly tuxedo.
Damn near.
When you get the Philly
right.
tuxedo
Yeah, when you
on,
get both-
what's that, sweatpants, jersey, and a hat of
And
the
a
other
different-
team?
Yeah, of a different team. That is the Philly tuxedo. Have you guys seen these penis shorts that guys are wearing, specifically joggers? Have any of you caught wind of
Where the
this?
penis is on its own.
Where you are just that is a thing too, where like the sheath underwear where the
I had a
penis
whole
has
episode where I was trying to show them this hiker. Yeah.
Who would want that?
That's fascinating. But like I've seen a lot of dudes jogging in shorts that are like boxer briefs or like just compression shorts where you can see their full penis and balls, like not like flowy shorts. And I just didn't know who that's for. Is
Not
that
for
for the
me.
ladies? Is
Wait.
just like a biker short almost, but guys are running in it and you can just
Like super tight.
so tight that it's so tight and only one layer.
But there's no fake penis, right?
I don't think the penises are fake because I've seen them in all shapes and sizes.
Like the Princess Diana shorts girls wear with the big t-shirts. They're wearing those.
Yes, but not even with a big t-shirt, yeah. And there's just penises just not. But I would say flopping around, but they're not flopping because it's such a compressed material
in
that
place.
it's wedged in there. I don't know. Keep your eyes out for these penis
The
shorts.
spandex game is evolving. Now
Yes.
girls will wear it where it goes in the crack.
Yes.
You see it all.
Yeah, camel toes in.
Yes, and
Yes,
people are
too.
faking that too.
Yes, they are.
Faking camel toe.
What?
Yep. It used to
stuff
be
in
you
your
buy the
bra?
thing that smoothed it out so you didn't have it. Not me. I always had one. But now they're accentuating and making them.
Kim Kardashian was selling that. Fake nipples.
She's selling the fake pube underwear right now.
fake pubes.
Oh.
Yeah, the in the crack is coming. It's coming fast.
What is?
All the way up in the
Like the
crack?
girls are like that. It's not like it's not
A sheen
around.
surface.
Oh,
See it all.
crack?
Yeah.
Like the short.
Well, that's
crack.
hot.
Yeah,
that is hot.
It's just
Yeah,
gonna
I
take
don't
some
know.
getting
It's not
used to though. Seeing it in public, like whoa,
I
There
don't
was someone
You
at
mean the
breath.
bottom of the ass?
everything.
that's
They're
hot.
basically just
That's
wearing
hot.
or someone at Timmy O'Toole's.
Oh, yeah, I saw.
I spotted it,
I
too.
saw. Right.
You better not be looking.
You're right.
Yeah.
I said I saw. I wasn't looking. She was right in my way.
There's a lady at Timmy O'Toole's in butt shorts.
I mean, yeah, the crack was in.
Pray for her. Pray for her.
But
soul.
crack from the top, obviously.
On an NFL Sunday.
It's hard to I don't know. I feel like we're not
It's
explaining.
like you
this.
got a wedgie, a design wedgie.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
and they're
you're-
not pulling it out. It's specifically.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
You thought he was talking about plumber's crack?
I thought you were saying girls are wearing them so low now that like half their crack is out.
No.
What?
Just see everything.
Not
It
with the
accentuates their cheeks,
Correct.
Okay, I understand now.
which
Yes,
again,
they're almost like
which again
ribbed.
is fucking hot.
Like grab.
Yeah, that is
It's
hot.
pretty fucking hot.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's awesome. I like that a lot.
Okay.
I don't need the camel toe.
No.
I don't need the.
Someone in New York, I saw a woman in New York wearing just a see-through skirt. I was walking my dog. My dog stopped to poop, and I'm just behind this woman like I'm the fucking pervert. I had to fucking divert.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you can't be doing that.
It was
Underwear? Or no,
disgusting.
just
just an ass in my dog's face. My poor fucking dog. I had to get her out of that situation fast.
shoot.
Yeah.
It's a damn shame what they're doing.
Yeah, it's like the real life version of scrolling through your For You page, and it's like,
Some craziness pops up, and you're
porn
like,
popping up.
Yeah,
I'm
mine's
literally
awful.
married.
yeah, right, just trying to take a stroll here.
That's just looking.
It's all fun and games till us uggos start doing it.
You're looking right
Not
today.
cool anymore. Well, I don't know. I haven't checked the account yet. I'm a
we did
little
earlier
too
this morning.
close.
Eddie, will you do the NASCAR read? I can take a piss real quick.
Yep. NASCAR, looking for edge of your seat excitement. NASCAR delivers heart-pounding action you can feel whether you're watching live. Right there at the track, the roar of the engines, the rush of the crowd, and the thrill of the chase. There's nothing like it. Don't miss a second of nonstop action. Tune in live from home or make it an unforgettable day and get your tickets to experience NASCAR up close. From high-speed turns to photo finishes, it's more than a race. It's an adrenaline-packed event you'll never forget. Grab your crew, plan your trip, and lock in your seats now, or settle in and catch every moment on TV from the comfort of home. Either way, the excitement is waiting. Catch the action on TV or feel the thrill in person. Secure your NASCAR seat today at NASCAR.com and feel the excitement.
I feel it. Oh my God, I feel it.
Oh,
Coursing through my damn veins right now.
Oh, okay.
it's always a great time.
Oh, they caught you.
This is
Handed?
Shoot. Somebody said this might be Pat trying to get laid.
yeah. This is what they did to Brandon though. If it is the same guy, is you got to be careful.
Did his hair.
You
Why?
get
Because they
addicted-
turned on him, right?
Yeah, so you get
Yep.
addicted. They say yes, like for a certain amount of time. You get addicted to the affirmation, and then just when you're used to it, they pull the rug out from under you. Just be prepared, Kate.
This account has me showering again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to see you get hurt.
Yeah,
Thank you.
they build you
Thanks,
up just to
Titus.
bring you
I
down.
don't want to see you
Kate.
get hurt.
I have to wear the ass pants in here. Flattest.
I wouldn't do that.
Okay. Okay, Danny.
Danny comes in with
You got the
I know how
yams.
this guy works.
Is it you?
I've met your baby daddy before. No.
My baby.
Oh my God. I learned about something called executive dysfunction this week.
That's so me.
Really?
Oh my
I'd never
God,
heard the
yes.
phrase before.
Yeah.
What does it mean, Ron?
What's it mean?
I think it means
Brain scratch.
people can't shower.
Yeah.
Executive dysfunction. And it's like you know that you have piles to like put away, but you just simply you can't do it.
Like ending up with this.
That's Brandon Walker.
But that was like active almost. It's like if you never get rid of that, or you know you have to, or like laundry you haven't done, or like not showering. I don't know.
Yeah.
Kate, you said you
Emails
have it?
and texts and all kinds of stuff. It's something real simple, and then it feels so impossible. It's like a wall is in my head, and it's the simplest thing. But then the wall keeps getting higher and higher the longer I wait, and then I'm like, I can never do this thing again now. It's fun.
What's up, Zach?
Hey.
Zach's gonna come on in a little bit and do the gauntlet. Zack Martin's here. You're going to do the gauntlet. Dom, explain to him the gauntlet. Future Hall of Famer Zack Martin.
Looks
Very
lean
cool.
as hell.
Yeah, he
does.
His waist looks
Man.
nice.
Executive that just basically sounds like what would happen if my wife ever died. Like my whole life would just be stop.
Just not being able to do the stuff that you need to
Just
do.
the most basic things.
I know. I think I have it sometimes. I put off tasks.
Yeah.
Or
Sometimes you got so much to do that you end up doing nothing.
Well, it's you don't know that
Overwhelmed
you
by
have multiple things, and then you start and
Yeah.
fuck, and then the day is done. And you're like, whoops.
Yeah.
But it's not laziness.
no, God no.
Definitely not
no,
laziness.
I'm working my ass
Yeah,
off.
it's not laziness. It's not being lazy at all.
Struggle.
Yeah, I didn't know. I just
be on
someone
finance.
told me they had executive dysfunction. I didn't know what it was.
It's like dyslexia for everyday
For
life.
tasks.
Yeah.
Test.
I definitely hit it in phases. Like I had to tell Dom to no longer text anything to me on Monday mornings. Cause I was like, cause he was doing his job of like being like, all right, this is what you have this week, or like, can you answer this person? And I was like, Monday after an NFL Sunday, like I need a minute to just not think about anything, because otherwise I'm gonna respond and be angry and like that shit. Because I just can't. I'm like paralyzed.
You're actually the best text responder I think that I know.
I try to be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
pretty
respond
good.
to everybody
I hate
so
I hate
fast.
not getting responses. It's the worst.
That's me. Terrible. I'm like a chronic ghoster.
Dysfunction.
Because perfection paralysis, you guys have that. If I start to respond, but I don't have enough time to craft the perfect response, I'm like, fuck, I'll do it later when I have more time to craft the perfect response. But then too much time goes by and I'm like, fuck, now I got to explain. And it becomes this whole thing.
You might be a high functioning executive.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think
I
you
don't
are.
feel that
I
way.
think you are. Yeah, I think unfortunately you're very high functioning.
If I check my phone and I have more than 5 texts, I just won't answer any of them.
I have
It's too
279.
crippling.
Yeah, see, I can't.
Do you have dysfunction?
I might. I definitely
Really?
do with my phone. If
I
my
have,
phone has too much, if my emails and texts and stuff are overwhelming, I'm just like, fuck it all. I'm not.
With like answering questions.
Yeah, I can't.
Yes.
Yes.
The emoji stickers have been a game changer. You don't have to reply anymore. Certain texts you just thumbs up.
That is
Other
nice.
ones you just heart.
You know what? I became a fucking voice to text fucking.
Really?
I'll just say the shit.
That's
especially
very
if
old of you.
It's old, but it's just when if I'm holding a kid, I can't. If I'm holding 2 kids, that's the only way I can get some shit done.
Yeah, you have twins.
Twins, dude.
Twins. So
It's my
I
get
don't
out
know.
of jail free card for everything.
is it?
Yeah,
As it should be.
Is it as hard as it? Like I don't understand it. Like
it's not hard because I don't know what it's like to have one. So I
because
don't
I
know
can't
any
even
different.
imagine. Because like 3 kids is a lot, but they all were obviously spaced out so that there was never babies at the same time.
I say it's not hard, but I also like came to Chicago to shoot like a warm beer drinking show and
Yeah.
cook steaks and shit like that. So.
Yeah.
That was funny. I got a call last night when I was like about to go to bed,
Yeah.
pissing, and
Yeah.
Kadick was calling me, and I didn't know I thought he said war mode. You were on war mode. I was like, what?
It's kind of similar letters.
And he said, I think he was a little drunk. Warm ones.
You could say what he asked.
He asked me how much money. Well, it was he kind of confused the question, but he was like, the question was essentially, how much money would I give him right now if he was in need?
How much
How
money
much-
could you get out of Big Cat?
Yeah. But then he was like, what if I was in jail? And I was like, it's $500,000 to get out. And I was like, but you'd pay me back. And he's like, yeah. I was like, well, yeah, if you didn't do it and I could get you out, I would do it. But then we settled on like $30K of like, if he just came up to me and was like, I don't know if I can pay you back. I need this. I'm in trouble. I do that. And then Ella asked, and I said, nothing. I told you to call your dad. And your dad can give you way more money.
That's fair.
So fair.
Yeah.
Everybody in the office should be filing that away.
Yeah.
I know. I don't know
Well,
if
it's
you want that
different for
information
different
out
people.
there.
I mean,
Oh.
Jerry's tested it.
Yeah.
Jerry's gone to the limit.
And he got it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
that's
got
so
it.
nice.
He paid me back, but he got it.
Wow, that would be so interesting to find out what everybody's line of credit with you.
There's a few people at Barstool who've done
gotten it?
business at the Bank of Big Cat. Yeah.
How did it work? Like you met him at a currency exchange, or like
Him?
Yeah.
Jerry? I think I wired it to him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that requires work from you.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, that was where my executive dysfunction, because I just told my wife to please wire. She was like, what? I was like, don't worry. He'll pay us back.
That's so much funnier.
Oh,
So
man.
other people have shopped.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Multiple people. Some people off the record have had to.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Better.
All paid back.
Maybe someone asked. Oh, it has been all paid
Yeah,
back?
all paid back. Have you juiced anyone?
No,
No.
I wouldn't juice anyone.
But don't they say that if you like loan money to someone, you should expect to like not get it back? It's like a better way to like look at it. It's like, could I give this to this person if they really are in need and not get it back?
Yeah.
Get it back as a bonus, and otherwise you're like, fuck this motherfucker, will never fucking pay me back.
It's
like Bronx Tale.
It's a calculation of like this money. Does this mean that much more to that person than me? Like then help them out. How? By the way, Roan, how are you doing with your co-host just beefing with everyone?
Is that happening? Is that still happening? Is that happening? I didn't see that.
The whole time I've just been thinking like, what is Roan? Because I know you love the drama.
Yeah.
But it's also probably because it's not only drama, but it's like your co-host beefing on different shows beefing.
Well, I can handle it because my parents fought when I was growing up.
Okay. Okay.
Like, hey, they're going to go at each other. I'll just fucking sit over here and fucking dick around.
Has Pep ever responded to any of these? I haven't seen any.
I saw a deleted one.
Oh, okay.
I saw one that got
That's not good.
tweeted and deleted.
That's not
but I
good.
think there was misinformation in there.
Okay.
But I haven't seen an official response. But I assume one's coming. I don't
Yeah.
know, though. I don't have inside intel. I haven't had inside intel on either side. I kind of found out like after the fact, which is better for me.
Yeah. Well, the Francis one, I mean, the Francis is just so good at blogging. And he texted me, he was like, do you think this is like, he hadn't written the blog yet. He was just like, I'm going to have to fire back. And I was just like, I would say the only person you got to ask in the world is Roan because he's your co-host and he's also his co-host. And he's like Roan has no problem.
And then he asked Dana.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, is it cool?
Dana will say yes to anything.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that one after the fact, but I think that it's good that Francis is writing.
Yeah,
like we've been robbed of Francis writing, and I like that. I mean, hearing Fights be mean is fucking. I wish he wasn't doing it to Pat, but I mean, hearing him be mean is like that was awesome.
And he did it in a very funny way.
But I wasn't
that's the thing.
doing it to Pat.
If you're gonna be mean, but make it funny, it's like that definitely takes a little sting off.
Yeah, the way his delivery was amazing. But I wonder if Pat will come back at him or what it would look like.
Well, you're the one who kind of controls that. You can get it out of him.
I definitely would ask. I definitely would ask.
Yeah.
But yeah, like they said on the name show, we're like resetting. I have a new show coming with Jason Williams and Pat.
Very excited
It's
for
gonna be
that.
fucking awesome.
What do we have a launch date?
There were as I was walking in here, there were texts going back and forth about that, and Pat's talking to White Chocolate, the bro White Chocolate, and Dave, and that text message was bubbling as I was walking in here, but I was cleaning up after a steak off between Mintz and Brandon Walker.
Oh, Brandon probably loved that.
He was. They were going back and forth.
Love it.
Just it went. Maybe as you'd expect. I'd love if people watched it, but yeah, it's interesting having them all fight. I was telling them on Mostly. I talked to the hockey guys about it, and fucking. They just said to like you pee on each other in the shower and it goes away.
Yeah. So Francis and Pat have to just pee on each other.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing them go head to head in some stuff.
Yeah, I
or
saw
in the shower.
I saw there's a pickleball match for $20K that was thrown out there. Or
Yeah.
Padel.
Oh.
I don't even know what Padel is.
I think it's just. I think Francis says paddle with like a little bit of it, like he's ordering Indian food.
Yeah.
But I think that'd be cool. I don't know what else could they go fucking head to head at. They're two athletic guys. Like if they pro versus Joe, that'd be fucking.
Yeah, if they did like like one of them's got to be basketball.
Or it could be, yeah. Why can't it be basketball? If they're going head to head in writing the way Francis is, the thing he's best at, why not make it basketball, the thing Pat's best at?
And this all started because of Sass. That's the best part about all of this. The guy is the most unaffected in everything.
And I also think drama gives him like anxiety.
Yeah, he probably is like not tuned in for any of this.
I think we're just starting to see the ripples. I don't think this. I think the ripples
You
are
think
going
it's
to
still
continue. It's
going?
going to just continue to go.
It's like a
I think
tsunami.
10 years from now, like we'll still be feeling the effects of Sass.
Yeah.
The first class shit.
I mean, I just found out today that Brandon was on a list, or he was like unofficially on a list, and he had to ask his sister if he can fly first class on a case by case basis, and she decides.
Oh my God, it's so funny,
Yeah, I think it bugs him out though. I think it gives him like tummy issues. He just like had a chainsaw at a base of a tree and is shocked that it's falling over.
Even though
I hate to see
you
that.
did in you and Francis's defense, you told him, "Hey, that tree's gonna fall."
Yeah. He's like, "No, it's not. You're fucking stupid."
Has Francis moved? Like, I'm worried that Francis is he's got his thing with Sass, his thing with Pat Bev. Can he handle two at once? Does he put Sass to the Sass beef to bed?
Why? I'm just finding out about his penis all day. I'm finding out about Francis's fucking almost vasectomy he had.
Wait, did he actually? I thought that was a joke.
No, he said he walked out today. I'm learning about like everybody else.
He didn't do it?
He did not do it.
There's a current tweet today saying that he read this. He basically walked onto the chopping block.
Vasectomy update. I got to the doctor's office and turned around because of you guys. You convinced me that the world does need more 6'3" Harvard graduates who run laser time 4.63 40-yard dashes with 39-inch verticals and come from distinguished families in New England who can play haunting rendition of Chopin's, I don't know how to say that, and shoot 74 knowing I left a few out there. My offspring may never fly first class, but they will exist thanks to you. Now come get this load. I would have been bummed if he had gotten a vasectomy because Francis would, and hopefully someday it happens, he would be a fantastic father.
Yes.
No.
Like, he's a person who would just, like, I want to see him have kids and, like, be a dad.
I know some dudes, one of the guys on Love is Blind said he got a vasectomy as just like a prophylactic. I think some dudes are doing it in expectation of snipping it back, but just so they can have safe sex with women. But I don't know if that was...
That guy had a kid, though.
He already had a kid, but didn't he say that if he was going to...
He would reverse it, yeah.
He would reverse it, right. So there's guys... I'm glad to see you're up on Love is Blind.
Is it easy to reverse?
There's a high success rate, but, I mean, you got to do the initial surgery and then a second, which is not ideal.
Ooh.
World Vasectomy Day.
Yeah, Dan, is that why Francis views Sass the way he does? Because he's like, he's a father.
Yeah, right.
He feels like he's a father with nowhere to put it.
Right.
So he's like, I'm going to just dump my fatherly instinct on Sass.
And that's probably why he wanted to get a vasectomy.
Yeah.
It's like, my son doesn't love me.
Yeah, those are the ripples you're talking about. Like 10 years
he's
from
getting
now,
a vasectomy because
he was so tired of dealing with a child that he's like, I cannot have one. I'm dealing with Sass.
I obviously can't get through to this adult, and how am I going to be able to get through to my own child when the time comes? I should get a vasectomy.
He was gonna snip, snap. Oh my God! But I don't know. That's another one I just learned from the internet.
Man,
are you really sore after a vasectomy?
I think it's only like a day.
I heard it. I thought it was 3 weeks. Is it a day?
You feel it for a day, if that, and then you're good.
You know, if you get a new hip, you can walk out of the hospital like
Same
that
day.
Really?
Yeah.
You think
I think
one.
No.
Get
I
it.
just
Get it.
know.
I might get two.
It's a very dangerous surgery, I believe.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Any surgery.
Yeah, but I heard hip is like no joke.
Surgeries are whenever like a player's like, oh, he's got to have like a little micro surgery. It's like they're cutting you open. That's not minor.
And putting you like halfway to death.
Yeah, right.
Wait, Steve, you've had one?
Vasectomy, yes.
What's like?
You wore a cup for like 3 weeks. Remember, we did we tracked his loads.
Yeah, I guessed accurately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very accurately.
What's the amount you need to be in the clear?
It varies by doctor, but they said like 50, you're definitely good. So
Wow.
He went 50 loads.
I had to do it in like 60 days. It honestly became a chore.
And that's Mikey Bets every day. Mikey Bets can get you 60 loads in a fortnight.
I want to see a jack off between Deutsch and Betts.
Oh man.
Just see who can.
Deutsch
jack off.
Deutsch watched the Joe Gow with a double ear infection.
That's
He
right.
was jerking off with a double ear infection.
On a Frontier Airlines pillowcase.
What?
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you might not know the things we were talking about Deutsch with his like direct flight.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
he bought like
Frontier.
the pass.
Yeah, it's free flights for an entire year, but every flight is like connecting in the wrong direction.
And you're on Frontier.
Like he was in Chicago in September, and we had him zoom in from the airport, and he was there, and we're like, when are you going to be home in Boston? And he was just like, probably like tomorrow afternoon, because he had to go all the way to Atlanta, and then hopefully get a flight from Atlanta.
What a great freedom.
Yeah. Someone put it perfectly. He basically he willingly did a fantasy football punishment every time he flies.
How does he make money?
I think he has a couple sponsors. We're trying to get him here.
We're working him in.
Yeah, that would be amazing if he could get here.
He is. He's got some sponsorships that have to finish up, and then
got
hopefully...
it. So he's a content creator.
Yeah.
That's how he makes his money.
Yeah.
Got it. He doesn't have a different job.
No.
Got it.
No.
That's what I was asking. If he's employed in like a regular job where he has to pull off the Clark Kent outfit and step up his Deutsch.
No. I think he might have, but I don't know. I mean, we had that case race when he came out and said that remember he said his parents had a file on him?
Yeah. He found the file they had on him.
Yeah. It was
That's
like
how he found
basically
out
like
he
this
was
kid is
special
dumb. Imagine finding that. Case race. You're in for the case race.
Yeah, big time.
Because when is the Chicago show?
I do not know.
I think it's
21st.
the week before Thanksgiving.
That sounds right.
So we'll do it that Thursday night, so you don't have to come like super early.
That sounds correct.
And then you'll have to do a concert the next day. You'll be fine.
What day? Wait, so what day of it is it? It's a Friday.
I think you guys are playing Joe's on a Friday, and we're gonna tape the case race that Thursday night.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh God, I can't wait.
November 21st is the concert.
Fantastic. I truly can't wait.
Iowa City this weekend.
That's going to be very fun as well.
Have you been to Iowa City?
One of my cousins is adopted from there, and so I went as a youth.
Oh,
But
it's
I
an
haven't
awesome.
been as an adult.
It's my second favorite Big Ten city. It's good.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Kadick was saying that too.
Yep.
He said it shits on State College.
It kind of does, but State College is also different because State College is like it's in the middle of nowhere, and it's like
A lot of hills.
it's awesome if you go there. It's not the best place to like go visit. You know what I mean?
I see that. I believe it.
Like
but
if you're a student there, that's awesome.
He said it was like a town square. So is it similar to Madison? Is that what you're
It's a little bit. It's like a little bit smaller of a Madison, but yeah, it's like there's a ton of bars.
Kind of
It's
like
also,
Mizzou.
Yeah,
kind of
a
similar.
little bit like Mizzou.
Is Stefan going?
I don't know.
Coming along for the ride? He played in the band there. Tuba.
Yeah.
Our guy Stefan.
He was
And I
one of
heard
those
that
bands.
Play the tuba?
I heard the band like
He's
goes
going.
around to the bars that night.
Yeah.
Before the game, and everybody comes out.
Is he in there?
No, one of his guys just set it over.
Okay. I would love if he could be playing the tuba with us. What the fuck? Why are we
Yeah.
just finding that
Oh,
out
that's
now?
great.
I know.
What's a song that features the tuba?
He has
Little
said that like a lot of
Bosstones?
the marching band's tuba was just like
Sell out.
like he was just playing like a bass.
Sell out
That'd
with
be
me tonight.
That'd be amazing.
Oh, that would be
Tuba
so
songs.
sick. I gotta figure out. I want to do a song at Joe's. I gotta figure out what song that would be.
You could do. I mean, Rico's trying to do a 3-song set at the New York show. So I think you could spread your wings.
Have you done it before, Big Cat?
No, have I done?
You did I think Drink Paint at the first.
Yeah,
one,
that's
was,
right.
We didn't put you in a position to win.
Yeah.
Let's do landslides.
I got a source confirming that Stefan will play the tuba if you need him to.
Well, maybe it's too quick of a turnaround right now. Maybe we do sell out at Joe's.
That'd be amazing.
Sing that.
That would be cool.
That'd be so
Record
good.
company doesn't pay me lots of money, and everything's gonna be all right.
Yeah. That'd be amazing. It says tuba is featured in Happy, Uptown Funk, Blinding Lights, and Shake It Off. Shake It Off would be fun. Have Caroline fucking sing Shake It Off.
Yeah.
Don't Stop Believing
Nailed it.
too.
He doesn't have a tuba.
White Sox Dave doing "Don't Stop Believing."
Oh, that'd be great.
I mean, I would love if the Chicago show turned into like
Just karaoke, live karaoke.
that's been a long-standing idea that I had for
It would
us.
be sick.
Just to do live whole karaoke shows that feature Barstool employees. And I wanted to do like themed nights where it's like it's
Yeah.
country night and everybody gets up and sings a country song. And there's like rights and clearance stuff to do it. But if we do it live and just have a fucking show in Chicago every now and again.
Live band karaoke. That in Lake Tahoe, when they do that tournament, they do a live band karaoke night, and like everyone who plays in the tournament has to sing, and it's just like hilarious because you're seeing like the Kelseys and Joe Buck doing a song. That's where I met Ray Romano's twins, who love us.
Yes.
It was great.
We love them back.
Full circle moment for all.
So
of us.
fucking funny. Yeah, I need
And they
to meet them.
kiss.
I need my twins to meet his twins.
Yeah,
There's a twin festival in Ohio.
Twinsburg.
yeah.
Twinsburg.
You gotta go.
Yeah, that I might be going this year.
What are your kids being for Halloween?
CIA agents.
Oh,
They're
my youngest is being Boss Baby.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah. I'm
just
not
like-
doing the CIA agent, but are you gonna be
We're
I
all
think you
wearing.
talked about it. Are they going to be? You're going to be the Secret Service?
Yeah, we're all wearing like kind of like full suits and like ties and have like earpieces and like badges
I
on
love
them.
it.
And I want to draw goatees on them, but my wife keeps saying.
Are you trick or treating in Dumbo?
I think in our building that we can go around. It's on Sunday.
Oh, because you can go. We did it in like all the shops give out candy.
I might need to do that.
Yeah, which is like the barber shop, the pizza places. They all give out candy. It's kind of fun. It's very.
But also,
New York.
they're 6 months old. Like it's
Yeah.
going to be obvious the
It's just
candy
your
is for me.
candy.
Yeah, right.
I'm
right,
going to fucking expose
right.
myself. Are you going trick or treating or anything?
I don't
like
know.
that?
I don't.
Oh, you got to.
We have costumes.
You got to.
out.
You got to.
She's gonna. You guys are gonna fucking love this.
What is it?
She's gonna be an elephant. My daughter. We're gonna be peanuts.
Yeah.
God damn it, that's good.
So good.
Flip it on its head.
That's
tiny
so
little elephant.
Fucking good.
Two massive peanuts.
That's so fucking
So,
funny.
yeah.
Holy
It's gonna be.
shit.
It's gonna be a fucking hit.
You have them already? Obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
next week.
This is the like 1 to 3 is when you can just decide, and it's the best.
So I enjoy passing out the candy. So I don't really want to go walk around the neighborhood, especially when she's so little. But
You
I
got
think you got to take a lap so the neighbors can ooh and
Yeah,
ah.
you got to do a little.
It's the fun of it.
But yeah, I don't.
I made
I'll make my wife do it or something. I'll just stay
Well,
home. And,
When my oldest was 2, I made him be Ultimate Warrior, and I just played the music the whole time. He had no idea what he was doing. Because then they get like 3 or 4, and they actually have ideas of what they want to be.
yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't go pumpkin. I have been a pumpkin myself, though, as a youth when I didn't have my own choice.
Yeah.
My son last year wanted to be a pumpkin, and I was like, "Are you sure? Just pumpkin? You don't want to?" I felt bad. I let him be a pumpkin. I thought it was going to be something a little more exciting.
Yeah.
It's like,
You were bored
is
by
there anything
pumpkin.
else you want to?
The best little kid one I saw was a lobster in a pot and just carrying the pot around.
Cute.
That's
good.
funny.
That's good.
That's really good.
My friends turned their wagon into a mouse trap, and their baby was the mouse in the mouse trap. Oh, it was very cute.
What do you
like
boys
that.
remember being as youths? What's your first one you remember?
We talked about this on Kate's show today, how my mom would make her own costumes, and they were costumes that no one else has ever been for Halloween. One was a cuckoo clock.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
tough pictures. Another was a queen bee. I felt like it didn't really need to be a queen.
Your mom
but
makes
it
you be a
was
queen bee.
Cross-dressing because my sisters were that before.
You couldn't just be a bee.
No, had to be queen.
Had to be queen.
I was a Ninja Turtle for like
Yeah.
years in a
Yeah.
row.
I remember a lot of Ninja Turtles.
You could switch off though.
Just
when you're
ran it
Donatello.
back. No, it was always Raphael. Always.
Up
TJ,
there.
Halloween costumes. Would you like to
I like Halloween.
share with the class?
Which one do you want?
All of them,
Yeah.
please.
The oldest you can remember.
Really, the SB one is.
I was Brian Wilson at the 2011 ESPYs for Halloween.
What even is that?
Specifically
wore
at
like
the
a,
ESPYs.
yeah, like a
Because when you
spandex
think of
suit.
Brian Wilson,
At the ESPYs.
Yeah, that threw me for a loop for a second. I was like, the ESPYs don't happen on Halloween.
Oh,
Brian
dumb.
Wilson.
I gotta see a picture, TJ. I'll do an ad. You gotta do. Yeah, we gotta see this picture. GNC has taken their best-selling pre-workout and completely revamped it with a whole new upgraded formula. Delivers harder-hitting energy and intense mind-body connection, fuller pumps and new flavors, increased dosages and new ingredients to support more muscle growth and stamina. Better pumps and helps you stay hydrated throughout those long training sessions. Now with ingredients for enhanced mind-body connection, endurance, and recovery support, and to power nutrient absorption, all while maintaining a strong dose of 250 milligrams of caffeine and a 3.2 gram beta alanine. Pick up Lit V2 at your nearest GNC store or GNC.com. Okay, that's Brian Wilson. That's DJ. You nailed it. You fucking nailed it.
Oh, man. That's a good look.
You absolutely nailed it. And I'm sure that everyone was like, oh, that's Brian Wilson
Holy fucking
from
shit,
the
are you
ESPYs
Brian
6 months
Wilson
ago.
from the ESPYs?
from the ESPY.
And then
Yeah, the
I
ESPYs are in July, right?
yeah, I was also Billy Mays that right after he died. I
Oh, solid.
was in
That's a
7th
good
grade.
costume, though.
I thought you were one of the Beach Boys. I'm so dumb.
Oh, that Brian Wilson. That's probably the more famous Brian Wilson.
Yeah, I don't know why I was like.
No,
how-
you're not dumb. You're right.
I was like, why are the Beach Boys at the ESPYs?
When you hear Brian Wilson, you should think.
But I was like, what is his look that I'm fucking thinking of?
Yeah.
That makes way more sense. That's a good look.
What's he doing now, Brian Wilson?
Who?
Kinda- did
The
he
Beach
just-
Boy?
He is no longer with us.
Beach Boy. Just,
No,
No, the other one.
baseball.
Oh,
Like,
Because he was a character.
yeah, like he's not a guy that you feel would fade away.
Quirky baseball players, where do they go?
How much money did he make? Because that's kind of
they were paying closers.
How long was he good?
Not that.
It wasn't that long, right? It was like 2 or 3 seasons.
It was like 2010. He was only on the 2010. He was only the starter for the 2010 season, I think, because Sergio Romo kind of like booted him pretty quickly, and then he got hurt, and then he went to the Dodgers, and then I think he tried to be a knuckleball pitcher for a little bit.
He probably got like a 3 for 30.
41 million.
Him and Pat Burrell were definitely doing some foul stuff together.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They must have been on the team at the same time. But did Pat Burrell come out in the gimp suit behind a Brian Wilson interview?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a Brian Wilson interview.
That's right.
Yeah.
Have you talked to Max recently?
I talked to him last night.
He was in a bad spot after the Phillies.
Oh no, I talked to him last night while VJ Edgecombe was going crazy.
Okay, because
so
he was
he's
in
back.
like
he's back.
He was in a spot that we actually like didn't fuck with him because it was so bad.
But you've stoked these flames. You've drawn fucking. You made him wear ponytails and overalls.
Well, no, I actually, in my defense, I was at the Cubs game that night. So I actually don't. I did not make him do it that night. That night was not me overalls and ponytails.
But he's slowly been he's just. I don't know. He's like a wild horse that is getting like shocked with a cattle prod and instead of being broken. Like he's not being brought inside to ride. Like he's getting like pushed further out into the wilderness so he can just fucking gallop. So you can't be shocked when he's like fucking hips at you or is a little bit wild. He's a wild horse for sure though.
But we just keep reminding him that he won a Super Bowl like 9 months ago.
A lot of Eagles fans are like, it doesn't fucking matter.
Dude, that night he was just like, the Eagles are dead, just end the franchise.
No, it still matters. It still matters that we won a Super Bowl. We're still, for the year,
Super
as
Bowl
long as you're
champs.
defending champions, until someone else wins it, you can still brag a little bit or feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
For a year, you can feel good. It's okay.
Let him just,
Eagles are still good. The Philadelphia is a disaster, though.
He also has been, in his defense, he's had like a string of like 15 straight wedding weekends. So he would just, Friday he would go like travel somewhere like ass crack of dawn, go get drunk, then travel back on Sunday morning ass crack of dawn, then come right in here and watch like the Eagles lose.
Those are trying
Just
times.
a terrible combination.
You hit 2 years of your life when you go to like 12 weddings each.
Yeah, and he hit it hard.
Yeah, sometimes they're back to back. Sometimes it's like 28 and 32 or something, but weddings come in bunches.
Mm-hmm. Eddie, what made you post that old flyer?
Oh, it showed up on my Facebook on this day.
No way.
I promoted it for.
How long ago was that?
That was
2014.
13 years ago, 12 years ago.
What's the flyer?
It was for a watch party for a Bears watch. We had a string of Bears watch parties like a decade ago that just we didn't cheer.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh.
You guys look good.
Yeah.
Fireman.
We had one specifically in Wrigleyville. It's actually against the Eagles. It was the end of Tressman's time, and the Eagles won like 45-6. When I say we did not, there was not a single clap in the entire bar for the entire game.
45-6.
It was something crazy.
Sean McCoy had like a million.
It was, I'm going to look up the game. It was so bad.
You know what comes onto my social medias every 6 months is the double doink video.
Oh, yeah.
And I get such secondhand embarrassment, and people always kill me. They're like, why the fuck would he stand up in front of the fucking screen?
Fuck
Such
him.
a dick move. But there is a wall of screens there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of screens, but I was getting, I always look back.
54-11.
Nasty one. 54-11?
Yeah, and we were in the playoff hunt. We were 8-7 or 8-6.
Yeah.
54-11, and I think it was like that's
3 running backs scored 4 touchdowns.
I think the score at one point.
What did McCoy have?
Yeah, it was 33-3. I think maybe at half.
So, and we took out our running back, and then our 2 backups both also scored.
Correct.
Bryce
It was
Brown and
just
Chris Polk.
Bang. Yeah, 21-0 in the first quarter.
Where would we cheer?
Where would we cheer?
job.
What stop us where we could cheer?
Cut it to 20.
Field goal right before half. That's not a cheer because
You threw in a
coulda got a
safety.
touchdown.
You threw in a safety on us.
Brandon Marshall, maybe you get the sarcastic cheer, like, oh, yeah, great.
Yeah,
2
then you guys
points.
scored again right away. Yeah, that was,
And then we scored again. And then we scored again. Oh, my God.
Dude, it was so bad.
Three fourth quarter touchdowns.
Sunday Night Football.
65-yard touchdown. Why didn't Bryce Brown go down? Why did he pour it on? Is he trying to ruin your watch party?
Oh man.
I thought those watch parties were you digging yourself out.
Yeah, some of them were.
Got it.
Yeah. Some of them were definitely just getting the envelope from the bartender, and then I just give it to my bookie. Most of them. Almost all of them. Yeah. Correct.
Simpler times.
Or just tweeting a picture of a pizza. Just being like, go to this place. And
What was the rate for that?
I think I would get 500 for that.
For a pizza pick?
Yeah. And then Joe's, Ed, who I've known forever, would give me $1,000 to tweet about going to Joe's.
That's
and
sick.
that was great.
Great gig.
Yeah. And it was just, I don't think I ever had any of that money.
It was always for someone else.
The lowest one was I did a comedy night at the Laugh Factory, and I think I got paid like $8,000.
Not the one last year, right?
No, this was like 9 years ago, and it was literally like, I think my bookie came to the Laugh Factory, and it was just like
just cracking his nuts in the back.
Hey, show was good.
Just a pass off. Yeah, I didn't hold that $8,000 for more than like 5 seconds.
Just give it to him.
Yeah,
just pay him.
Had some bad
Give it
ones.
to him. Listen, it's football season.
NBA players should be able to bet though at their houses. And
So, does anyone have a summary of what's going on? Because I've literally
I'm
not
piecing
had a
it together.
second.
I haven't either. I was on Wake Up Barstool when the news broke, and then I feel like I've been doing shows ever since. I haven't.
I heard the FBI
Jack Mattress
briefing
did
a little
one.
bit.
Oh, Jack Mattress did one. FBI what?
There was an FBI briefing I saw.
Okay.
So I assumed it was like they were throwing games, but it was poker. Is what you're saying?
Yeah,
so it
there
had
was
nothing
these-
to
there
do
was
with
these
basketball.
there was these games in like the Hamptons, Manhattan, Vegas, South Beach, like all like they're really like. rich areas.
This is
And
a dumb question. I'm an NBA coach. I'm already a millionaire. Why on earth would I fucking do
The
that?
winning,
They just.
competitive
Feeling
So
of
it's
it.
not because I was like, what if the mafia was like, I have blackmailing you. You better do this. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, I mean it's like the Gilbert Arenas, and how he got suspended because it turned into like pulling guns on each other in the locker room. But the game they were playing on the plane was for like a couple $100.
Yeah.
But it's the ego that's involved in it, like taking another man's money kind of thing.
Yeah.
and not liking a guy and being like, you fucking owe me.
Yeah.
Pay me the fucking money, pussy.
Yeah.
But I mean, I hate to break it to people, but NBA players are gambling.
Yeah, they love to gamble on the planes.
Also, was anyone else? I guess I shouldn't be to see the classic crime family name still going strong.
Yeah, wait, who is
I
it?
was like,
I loved
wow.
seeing Mafia in it. I was just like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, guys.
Yeah.
It was
You're
the
still doing
Gambinos
it.
again. The
Oh, really?
Lucchese's, it's all the classics.
Oh,
They're all
good
back.
for them.
I know. I guess they never left.
Italians up.
Italians
Must
up.
be.
Yeah, that's
like
classic.
X-ray tables. There was like
Yeah, what was the
advanced
X-ray? Is that
ways.
like
That's the
What?
thing. So
Austin
I think
Powers shit?
I don't know if I'd say allegedly or not, but apparently they were going to these places and they were getting like rich dudes like, hey, you want to play in a big time card game? Like Chauncey Billups is going to be there. This, and this, and it was all a hoax. Like they all. Like
Did he know? He knew that he was.
That's what they're saying. That Chauncey knew that it was a rich.
He was maybe the one allegedly maybe getting the rich guys to come.
Possibly, yeah.
So it's not so much that they were gambling; it's that they were rigging.
They were
Yeah.
Yes.
stealing.
They're
Exactly.
stealing the money.
I saw it was over $7 million over the course of X many years or whatever.
Wow.
But I mean, Gilbert Arenas got in trouble for poker games at his house or something, and nothing happened. I mean, he's not in the league still, but he's still yucking it up, and he commented on the fucking the Feidelberg clip.
What'd he
What
say?
Arenas said he was like crying face, like hate it when coworkers fight. Coworkers fight.
Funny.
Like that.
But I think Rozier and some of the other ones was actually points.
Got it.
Like I don't think Terry was betting
Allegedly.
himself. Allegedly,
Yeah.
they said that he was just like, hey,
But Malik Beasley's good. Malik Beasley didn't get anything.
No, he didn't. But
Really?
they said Porter was actually getting like threats.
Oh shit.
So if you are Terry Rozier, I think your only course of action is just to argue that you suck, right?
Yeah.
Is that it?
He
Like
was-
if you're
He was hitting unders, his own unders.
He was pulling himself from games allegedly.
Oh.
He was like, hey, take my under. I'm gonna leave.
Oh.
That's what the report said that I read.
It's just such a funny spot to be put in, where you're like, Your Honor, I swear,
I'm
those
bad and
turnovers,
hurt.
those turnovers were not on purpose.
I'm weak and
I'm
unskilled.
just that bad.
That was way funnier.
I swear, I just suck.
This is what are we watching? Oh.
It's all one game.
Come on. No.
Were people sniffing this out beforehand, like watching him do this
Oh.
and being like, what the fuck?
I don't think so. I don't know.
That one looked fine.
That one looked fine.
That's
that one.
What an idiot.
Oh, and put his head up. This one is the bad one. This one is.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Yeah.
That's the worst. That is the worst one.
He already started running
That's like,
after the pass.
Do you think it's very obvious to teammates when that happens? Are they like, "What's going on, pal?" Or is it in the moment you don't?
It's a good question.
yeah.
Yeah.
Something I never had to deal with. I thank God that I did not play when gambling was prevalent. I would
Yeah.
have been as a walk-on. Are you fucking kidding me? They're like the most important guys in some of these games. You come in and it's
Yeah, you
make all the
decide
difference.
spreads
Yeah, that's what I'm
sometimes.
saying, dude. I
Yeah.
couldn't handle that pressure. People fucking yelling at me.
Yeah.
There was a really good 30 for 30, I think it was, on a player, I think on Arizona State.
Yeah.
who
Yeah.
did
Arizona
that.
State had it,
90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boston College too.
Yeah. That was
Henry Hill.
Henry Hill, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was when Bruce Pearl was the mascot.
At BC.
Yeah. When all
He
that
was?
happened. Yeah, he was the mascot.
That's hilarious.
What if Malik Beasley bet on himself to like have the 3-point record last year? What if it's something in the positive?
So I've thought about this because like the argument would always be like Pete Rose only bet on himself,
Yeah.
his own teams.
Right.
The problem is then if you're like a manager, you're treating the games that you bet on yourself like Game 7 of the World Series. Like you're burning your bullpen. You know
it's
what I mean?
It's not for the long run.
Right.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
But as a manager, if you're Malik Beasley, it's
Yeah.
like, I'm going to make as many points as I can and help my team win as much as possible.
Yeah. Just trying.
I guess that's just playing. I think that's just being employed.
Yeah, and also like betting on yourself for your next contract.
Right, exactly.
Just trying to be good.
Yeah.
We
Gaming the system. Wait, I figured it out, dude. I'm going to be
Holy
good as fuck this
shit.
year.
I want a $10 parlay.
It's got to be tough though. Like imagine someone's like, "Hey, is Greg Oden like fully healthy?"
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, people asking. Yeah, that like even like I don't even feel comfortable being like good luck in a game to like a friend. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's just like what do you mean? Like just don't even.
And what is he going to be like? I'm going to do it for big game.
Yeah, right.
That's exactly what I needed.
Yeah, the only time that I've ever like known about something was Kittle just said that if he scored a touchdown, he was going to dab for me, and he did. That was sick.
That is legendary.
Yeah.
I get fed false information like crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I never. When I had dinner with Conley, I asked him to come on the show, and he's so nice. Instead of just being like, I don't want to do that shit, he goes, well, tomorrow we're playing the Bulls, and this is our one game where I'm going to play every minute. So like I got to kind of lock in. So I was like, oh shit, all right, this will be a great game. Like preseason basketball, you don't know what you're going to get, but this sounds like this is like a real game. And then they just pull like in the late in the third quarter, Edwards has got his shoes off. He's just handing them to kids. Gobert's got his knees iced up.
Oh,
and I was like, you're making me stick
You
around.
just got out of this.
Yeah, what the fuck? Wait.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was walking around all day. I was like, "Oh my god,
Mike Conley's
I got
gonna
some
play.
I got an inside. I got some inside scoop. They're all starters are playing the whole game.
It does feel good to know stuff. That's why guys get addicted to being NFL insiders.
Yeah,
that's why like Drew Rosenhaus like would shower with his fucking phone too and shit like that.
You think you could do that life?
Insider?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
No.
Why, you tell people right away?
Well, maybe that, but also like asking someone for information and like texting someone like asking for something is such an annoying thing. I hate it.
Yeah.
It's so gossipy of the sources.
Right.
It's always just like, you want to hear this fucking shams? Like,
Yeah.
wait till you hear this one.
But then the reverse too, like Schefter texting like a GM every day being like, have you heard anything? Like that would just be torture.
But also like, yeah, can't the GM just be like, fuck off? Like, why am I giving you this information?
Well, no, because I think that they don't, if they say fuck off, then Schefter can just write bad stuff about him.
Yeah.
Right?
But then he's a dickhead.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole thing.
So he's blackmailing? He's like, give me the inside scoop or I'm going to say bad stuff.
I gotta say, Titus has always had this take. He's
Thank
right
you, Big
about
Cap.
it.
Thank
yeah,
you.
he's been
I've been anti-scoops, guys.
anti all scoops guys, and then you have Stephen Chan on the other side who thinks that they're the greatest thing that's ever been created.
Could not be more pro scoops, guys.
Well, what's in it for, say I'm a leak person and I'm giving you the scoop?
Right, that's what I mean. It's just
what's in it for
gossipy.
me? Right. Well,
I think you get probably information back.
Yeah, they develop relationships with the different GMs and head people.
What does that mean, though?
But like,
Yeah,
like
it's
they're I'm sure they're all like
transactional,
friendly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not.
And so they will tell them what they're hearing.
Right.
They will tell them. Yeah. So it's information share. I think it's you may not like it, but it's like a necessary tool.
But
Is it though?
Yeah, it's very.
That's Titus's point, and
Yeah.
I kind of I've slowly gone closer to Titus's point.
Thank you, Big
It's something that would be when Schefter has a scoop, the team is going to announce it like 30 seconds later.
That's right.
All right. I mean, I don't see a lot of people going to like NFL.com injury reports. Like, I think that they're the Associated Press base. They help grow the game. Whether you.
But injuries is different from like trades or like news and signings and stuff like that.
Yeah, you used to just find out about trades in the newspaper.
And I think it's good when I think a good GM, you don't know about there's no rumor about the trade before it happens. It hits you out of nowhere.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like a Nico Harrison, a good GM.
Yeah, right.
Geniuses.
The guys that think outside the box.
But it was the Lakers who made that story. It was Pelinka who was like, "All right, don't tell
played him
anybody
so-
this. I'm like getting cold feet. Like I might like fucking pull the offer."
Yeah, the only way I'm doing this is if you don't tell a soul.
Yeah, I mean, and it's being a good GM by Pelinka for sure.
But as sports media guys, wouldn't it cause for way less fodder, and make not necessarily this show, but like a lot of our.
No, I don't really care.
No.
Because we'll talk about the trade when it happens.
We'll find the fodder. Don't worry about us.
Also, being wrong would give me so much anxiety.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like,
But
PFTs
you're allowed
get
to be
do
wrong.
that.
Woj
Yeah.
was wrong all the time, and then
Yeah.
he just said like, well, things changed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woj was like, he was constantly Woj. His last act as a Scoops guy was he basically emasculated Shams and said, "You're a fucking idiot for thinking JJ Redick's going to the Lakers.
Yeah.
It's Dan Hurley, you fucking moron."
Yeah.
And then everybody dunked on Shams. It was like, that's why you're the apprentice. That's why you're not the master, Shams. Go sit over there. Go back to the kids' table, Shams. And then Woj was like, thank you all. I'm out of the game. And then, like, a week later, J.J. Redick to the Lakers was announced.
Oh.
And no one, like, revisited and was like, damn, we were all very wrong about that.
Oh, that
I
is
don't know.
true.
Woj knows the Hurleys.
I think I tried to plant one on Shams. I tried to just text him one, and he didn't take it.
Yeah, I think
he's double factor authenticator.
Yeah. Yeah, but his life is he just always has to be plugged into everything. That would drive me nuts.
That would be crazy.
And it's just even the little things become big things because you don't want the competition to get it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Fucking Shams.
Yeah, that's right. Like, I would, if the Scoops guys were more snipers, I would respect it a little
Right.
more. If it was like, I got 3 stories in me a year.
Right.
These are fucking huge.
These are like
stories.
Spotlight.
Yeah.
There are
Yeah.
guys like
Yeah.
Jay
Who-
Glazer.
Yeah.
Jay Glazer.
Jay Glazer does do that. He'll drop like a
couple.
bomb a year.
Yeah.
And
He backed off
that
because he
way.
used to be dumping them out every Sunday. He would have some heat, and now he backed off.
Yep. But he always comes with, like Big Cat said, like 3-4 a year, but they're always huge.
You know who's suffering from the expectation?
Except for the COVID one, by the way. Remember that?
COVID,
That's
the COVID
that's
one's
bad.
he's like,
crazy.
oh, the Rams' backup tackle has COVID. We're like, what the fuck,
right.
dude?
Yeah.
That's right.
We stopped everything for this. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
No, you know who's suffering from high expectations of the stuff they've been putting out and having to top themselves is Pablo Torre.
Yeah.
He introduced like a world where now he has to have like a Jon Stewart level like
I know.
gotcha every single week,
Yeah.
and he's like, and I've exposed this story.
Yeah.
Like there just might not be that many stories.
No.
Like he might have to space it out. Like you can't expose someone every week because they won't all be at the same level.
Yeah, you got to lower the stakes a little bit too. Go
Yeah.
back to like the,
Have a fun
the
one.
oddities of
Do a silly
Yeah.
one.
who was that guy in the stands that we saw on that Monday Night Football game. Like do one of those.
Have Action Bronson back on for a show. You don't have to expose someone every time.
Yeah, you're right. He is kind of trapped by his own success now.
Yeah. Rooting
That's why you got to just be average at every.
Be
So
average.
nice to be average.
If you just
Or make slop or make mindless slop content. Then you don't have to worry
I
about
have a question for you about that. I was
Yeah, it's mindless slop.
Well, what do you think if you were to get into the content game? What is the easiest mindless slop genre to get into?
I saw when I was at that dude Kai Sanat's house, I fucking ran into a guy named NPC Miles Morales. and NPC Miles Morales stands on it. You're knowingly nodding over there, Danny.
Oh, I
'cause
know
you
him.
know NPC Miles Morales sits on a corner in a Spider-Man costume and like basically says like meow meow, or like he says like words from Spider-Man. He's like stop, like he's a backup character in like a Spider-Man video game, and just like trolls the same lines into a camera on a street corner for hours on end.
Jesus.
Him on his streams got me every time, though. Great comedic timing. He'd be saying things like that, like, choose your player. And then it'd be just like your dirty ass needs to take a shower. And be like, what? He did it for me.
So it worked on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got slapped. And then Kai Cenat just like gives him a $600,000 car because he's so good at being it.
They love giving each other cars.
He gave him a car. Ray J gave Kai Cenat the car, and he didn't want it, so he gave it to NPC Miles Morales.
Rolexes and cars. They'll be like the Nelk boys gave Dana White a $250,000 Rolex. Like, why? He's rich. They're rich.
Wait, so is NPC Miles, is he just saying lines from Spider-Man, or does he do the same thing he did on Kai streams where he like ad-libs and is funny? I don't know if that would do it for me.
I don't know. I don't know exactly what his. I just like saw him walking through he was like leaving as I was coming in.
Did anyone else watch Roan's behind the scenes on that?
Yeah.
Going to his house. So was that he's renting it or whatever? And like,
Yeah.
were people genuinely having a good time, or was it like, what was?
It was like
It just seems like so strange.
It kind of was like a little bit like it was 3 a.m. and like we're like coming in to do the rap battles, and they have like a bunch of other dudes like on retainer, like just his other like reaction, like they're other streamers, but like they're his reaction buddies. And so someone came in and was like basically told them to all come in and like stand there and react. So it was a little bit like the energy was like a little manufactured, but it's like 3 a.m. It's
Yeah.
a 24-hour thing, so it's like hard to always have good energy.
And he never stops, or he?
For a month he like showers on stream.
Right.
Wow.
Is like prank content dead in
Yeah.
regards to your question?
I feel like Italian content is a genre to really get in on the. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, yeah. If you're,
Manja.
if you're
like-
an
Marina
Italian in New
Cucine.
Jersey, you can get a TikTok following.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
I think.
And they all collab.
Yes,
Community.
or you could. I mean, they're opening. The Cooge opened a sandwich shop.
I saw this chick. It's just a hot chick in New Jersey who's Italian who just like basically shits on poor people.
I've seen.
It's like,
that's a genre. That's a whole genre. I've seen not hot people shitting.
she's
on
like,
poor
today I got a hard day. I'm gonna go do yoga, and then I'm gonna get a facial. And all you bitches who can't do this, fuck off. And it's just like, well, she is hot.
people. Yeah, that is an easy win.
Yeah.
Being hot's
Pranks is. Yeah.
I think I follow a guy Joe Pepino maybe, and he's just like an Italian in Bensonhurst, and he
love
just is
that.
like he'll just like send his kids out to go play stickball, and he's like, and what do we always say? And they're like, God bless America, and it's fucking amazing. Let me see if I can find him for TJ.
Oh.
Oh, you got him. There you go.
Tuna fish sandwich. Today's Good Friday. I'm gonna make a tuna sandwich. I got Genoa tuna, Italian tuna. I'm gonna put it in here.
This is it.
Okay.
It's just Italian, just
And it
an
just
Italian
makes,
guy. You got to get some nice,
Pepinos.
yeah. The neighborhood content is what really gets it. Well,
Oh,
he has
there's
like a
a- yeah,
nice
one with
little
his kids.
following.
Is Big Time Tommy still kicking?
Yeah, he's gone.
You get one with his like.
For his birthday, you think it's a can of tomato sauce? No. Look, show them. Look at this. I get it. Hold on. Look. Look at this. Look what this kid got.
It's a bomb. Look, it's a bomb. Take off this.
God bless you, USA family.
He's just like deeply Italian, just putting on cologne and listening to Frank Sinatra. I feel like this is just like exactly what you're talking about, Italian influencers.
Wearing a Columbus State
Yeah,
shirt?
I think if everyone's looking for an angle, I think.
But I like these guys because this is exactly what he'd be doing if there weren't a
True.
Right, he just had to turn it on. It's not like manufactured content.
No.
Yeah, if I'm like 18, I want to be a content creator. I'm getting a job at a deli and then just showing like behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the guy who weighs like what is he like? He works at like a Jersey Mike's or something, and he's always coaching people on like what they're doing, what they're doing wrong.
Dude, the people who put like 34 sugars in a Dunkin' coffee, have you seen that?
Oh yeah.
That was like fascinating.
Yeah, like the girl who makes her like tumbler drink every day.
Yeah, that too.
It's like 7,000 calories of sugar.
Those give me too.
Amazing. You can just.
Zach Martin's here, future Hall of Famer, Dallas Cowboy.
Hi.
Got a couple Eagles fans here, just
How
so
are
you
you?
know.
Yeah. Hi, nice to meet you.
up, dude?
Eddie, what's
Good
up,
to see
dude?
you, man.
All right, Zach's here. But I told Zach last night, I texted him, have you seen Kadick yet?
Oh yeah, we just were chopping it up.
All right, here, throw that mic in front of you. When I told Kadick that Zack Martin was coming in, he like audibly came. It was crazy. He was like, "What the fuck? Zack Martin's coming here!" He was so excited.
It's gonna be fun. We were talking about the game tonight, talking a little O-line breakdown.
Yeah.
Calling out protections, different stuff like that. It'll be fun.
Kadick is fun to watch games with. We're gonna stream tonight from the Gambling Cave, and Zach will be with us. And Kadick is just he doesn't watch the ball.
Yeah, neither do I.
Yeah. He also, I don't know if you have the Kadick. Every injury that happens, it's like a death in the family.
That's what he was just saying. He's good. He's good at penalties and he's good at injuries.
When someone goes down, he'll just be like, "Oh no, no!" And it's like, dude, it's the fucking Browns and Dolphins. He's like, "No, you just can't have that."
Well, there he is.
Yeah.
There's the big man.
He's just like, "I hate that for them."
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Oh man, any chance that you're coming back? I saw Brandon Graham just came out of retirement. Dudes are coming out of retirement left and right, bro.
Yeah, what a psycho, right?
Yeah, why would he do that?
I don't know. No, I tried to get on it, drop some weight early, so there's no question.
Yeah, how much have you dropped?
I'm down like 50.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good
That's
God.
awesome.
Looks great. All in your waist, bro. Your waist is looking slim. We were commenting
Oh,
on
man,
it. We
thanks.
were
Keep gassing me up.
objectifying your ass.
You know, that's the O-line move. I actually think that it's become so common that when I see like an O-lineman who didn't lose weight, I'm like, ooh, that's a bummer.
It's tough.
Yeah, like a.
Well, you're
I don't
either
know
one
if
of
you go
two
to-
guys as an O-lineman. You either struggle to keep your weight on or you just get huge right
Right.
away, right? And I was definitely in the struggle to keep my weight on.
Yeah, the guys who can't drop it. Like, go back to the Gambling Cave real quick. That was Za. I was saying it last week. They were doing it after dark, and Za was asking Kate a question. He's like, "What was your playing weight?" And Kate was like 315. He's like, "What are you down to now?" He's like 315.
Exact weight.
It's all good. He's still got time. He's still a young man.
Yeah, and he also looks good. He carries it well. He's a strong man.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's a beast.
Kelsey said he got faster. He did a video where he just timed himself. He said his 40 was, or his MPH was faster than when he was playing. You
I
think he got
did
any
see him
faster?
running that. No, definitely not.
You didn't?
I haven't ran since my last game. So yeah.
How many times do you think you'll run again in your life?
Well, I got a bad ankle. I had ankle surgery, and so I really can't run. But I do a lot of walking.
Okay,
big walking guy.
Yeah,
Dude, I think they said something that like after like 35, like 95% of people never sprint again.
I've seen that too.
Isn't that
I think I fall into that.
crazy.
category,
Oh shit!
man.
I might
Never
be
sprint
that.
again?
I might be in that.
Yeah.
I see an open field sometimes, and I like imagine myself sprinting across it, but I know it's never. That's it.
There's just
never
too many
gonna
bad
happen
things that
again.
can happen.
Yeah.
you know?
Sprinting?
Yeah, you pop your Achilles, pull a hammy. you're
I guess
you're
like,
done.
what is the good thing that happens?
I think that like the
What
feeling
is
of
the-
freedom of being like so alive that you're like the wind is whipping your face as you're like going through a meadow. It's like the most alive you can feel.
Nah.
That'll last. Yeah, that lasts for like 3 seconds, and then you're out of breath. Yeah.
Oh my fucking.
That is a funny thing to
Huffing
think
and
about. Like, I probably reached my top speed like 15 years ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've never
That's sad.
even come close
That's a
ever
bummer.
again.
You did the Bears drill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder when my last cartwheel was.
Oh,
Like, it
you
was
got a
the
cartwheel
last-
again.
No.
You got
I
to.
feel like you got to do. That's a setup.
Yeah, you
for
gotta
yourself
do it.
there.
You think the bones
I
aren't
know.
dense
Yeah,
enough?
Kate will just crumble into a bag.
Yeah, like a Wile E. Coyote.
Just come sweep her up.
It is like, when's the last monkey bars you go across? When's the last sprint? Faster, brother.
Damn, that got dark.
Sorry.
Fucking sad.
Do you want to do the gauntlet now that we're talking
Yeah,
about
let's
that?
do it.
So this is actually, we're on a hot streak now because Joe Thomas was here last week.
Skinny.
Our first Hall of Famer. You're going to be in the Hall of Fame.
How can I stop there? How does that feel to be like called a future Hall of Famer when you haven't technically earned it yet? Does that feel weird, or are you like?
Yeah, no. I mean, I used to get like really squirrely about it, especially when I was still playing.
Yeah.
I don't know. At this point, I mean, I like to think my career would hold up, and at some
Yeah. I
point,
mean,
I'll
You
be
are.
in,
You're being
right?
humble.
So,
You're a future Hall
But
of
you
Famer.
don't get weird about like jinxes or anything.
not at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
I looked it up
No.
yesterday. You made seven times you were first team All-Pro.
Yep.
And the average Hall of Famer for his position was 4. He's a Hall
I
of
know.
Famer.
I'm not
Yeah,
saying he's not. I'm
yeah.
saying
No, we're saying you're a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, no, it makes
Let me be the
little
first to
uncomfortable.
congratulate you. Just remember who was first.
all right.
Yeah, like these situations, they make me a little uncomfortable.
When was the first time someone tried to put the stink of future Hall of Famer on you? The first time you heard it?
We had such a good thing going in Dallas with the O-line, so
Yeah,
people would
sick.
talk about it a lot with like the three of us.
Yeah.
I don't know, 4 or 5 years maybe in.
That's pretty good.
So nuts. 4 or 5 years in. And then living up to that expectation is sick. I would see why you'd be like superstitious or want to just be like, just don't fucking keep saying that.
Exactly. But we had a good thing going in there for a lot of years in the O-line room. So.
Did you like the Cowboys doc? Did you watch it?
I did watch it. I loved it. I pretty much knew everything on it. The only thing I didn't know really that they've done a good job of keeping under wraps is the whole barber chair.
Oh yeah.
Like I did not know that. That was like the only thing in the whole thing I really didn't know.
Yeah.
But it was cool.
Michael Irvin stabbed a guy.
I forgot how much Charles Haley's penis was around.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe how Charles is there every day still.
Really?
Oh, talking shit nonstop every day. We don't have very many females that work for the Cowboys, and I got a feeling Charles has something to do with that.
Yeah. He's
still
great,
whipping
though.
it
But
out.
you need a guy like
No,
that.
he's not whipping it out.
Oh yeah.
You need an on the edge guy.
Yeah, it keeps everybody on
He
their.
was so good.
Yeah, you come in there after a bad loss, he'll single you out and start shit talking you in front of everyone. Oh yeah.
Still?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Still. He'll be in the training room before practice every day.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. Does he do it for the 49ers too, or is
Yeah, he goes back and forth, but I think when he
Really?
goes to San Fran, he's got to have a handler once. Yeah.
it's a chastity belt on it?
That's awesome. All right, you ready for the gauntlet? Did they explain it to you?
Yeah, I've seen it before.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. All right, so you're good with the trivia.
What's the trivia?
So that we can pull up a
Maybe I don't
fake
make it
one
to the
right now.
trivia.
You'll make it to the trivia. It's 10 questions, and you just got, or sorry, it's a bunch of questions. All you got to do is get 10 right, and you can jump around to any category. So we'll pull it up. So like, if this is yours, this won't be yours, but 9 countries that begin with the letter
Okay,
P.
yeah.
You throw
Yeah.
a couple of those out. 7 MLB teams with the most total team wins. Yankees. You throw those out. You just got to get 10 total.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Be great.
Future Hall of Famer.
Future Hall of Famer.
I'll do the last
Take your
three.
time. Run it easy.
Nothing goes better with the NBA and hang out with your friends and refreshing citrusy kick of Mountain Dew. So we love Mountain Dew here. Grab a Dew in the new packaging. Enjoy the refreshing citrus kick. They got the old cans. We love Mountain Dew. Thinking of Mountain Dew, we do our incredible Camp Barstool every year.
Sheesh.
Mountain Dew, the best.
The best.
Little NFL, little NBA. Mountain Dew goes better with your friends.
Timeless.
Mountain Dew. All right, he's ready to go.
Future Hall of Famer, and I might add, in 49 states, he's just Zack Martin.
Yeah, Indiana boy.
Indiana boy.
Wow. That's real nice.
Naptown's finest. Honestly, probably. He might actually be the best football player
Out of Indianapolis?
out of Indianapolis, maybe ever.
Wow.
That's so fucking
Zach,
sick.
are you the best football player ever from Indianapolis?
From Indianapolis?
Yeah. You might be. Rod Woods, yeah. I'm from Brownsburg, by the way. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's pretty cool.
That's cool. Wow.
That is cool.
That's got to be cool. Yeah,
Anything
I'm
to
the
be able
best
to
for my
say?
city. It's like
With your humble ass.
Yeah. And it's a pretty big city.
pretty big city.
Yeah, that's so fucking
awesome.
nuts. It's crazy when you see O-linemen get skinny, but also I've been seeing a lot of point guards get fat.
Yeah, point guards do get fat.
I've been seeing some fat point guards. And
Yep.
fucking, it's shocking.
Yep.
I saw Eric Snow recently.
Yeah.
He's fat now.
Yeah.
He's fat now.
It's pretty cool, Katie. All right, you ready? Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, here we go, Zach. He's gonna
that's
get
right.
this. He's gonna get this. These aren't bad throws.
The first. Yep, there it is.
There it is.
Light.
Oh, almost.
Keeping it low.
Got to have him open it up to Cowboys fans, Big Cat.
Oh, yeah. I will do that. There you
Oh,
go.
power. Finishing with power. Good stroke. Nice stroke. Okay, that's
Oh, right in the mic. That was a fun sound.
okay. Just even it out.
No.
Nope.
Those are out of the
Stealing.
stadium.
No,
it's not the
it's
line
not
drive.
stealing. There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Now we see why he wasn't a quarterback.
You know who
Just
else
kidding,
was
bro.
from Indiana?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Great call.
Kadick is like, Kadick is gonna cry.
Football's so hard.
I mean, he didn't throw a football. He was awesome at football. He didn't throw it. There it is.
There it is.
Go half backward. Yeah, go half backward. There it is.
That's short.
That's not bad. He's gonna make this.
Good little stroke.
Oh, good.
Yep.
There it is. There it is.
Yup.
There you go, Katie. It's right there. He's on it. He's on it.
He's so on it. Bang, bang, bang.
3 both times.
All right, trivia.
Under 2 minutes.
Here we go.
Good.
Oh, 8 NFL teams to end with the letter ERS.
49ers.
Yeah.
Nice. Countries that border France, if you like.
Oh, 10 states bordering Mississippi River. That should be easy.
Ohio, Mississippi River,
No,
right?
Mississippi.
Arkansas,
There you go.
New Orleans, or that's not a state. Louisiana.
Yep.
Iowa, isn't that up there?
Why not?
Yeah.
Let's
All right.
go.
That's what else we got here?
4.
Mississippi.
Get some more ERS teams. You got some more ERS teams in you.
All right, let's see here.
Original Power Rangers colors.
Okay, yeah. Red, yellow,
There we go.
pink, blue,
Yes.
black.
And that's one more.
Okay,
We
one
need
more.
Countries on the Mississippi River.
States.
Or states on the
States.
Mississippi
Yeah.
River. Mississippi, sorry. I was caught on the word Mississippi.
Mississippi River.
ERS.
Or
ERS, all right,
ERS.
let's
Yeah, you got this. You got this.
Countries that border France.
10 HBO shows.
Oh, is that one of them?
What?
All right, Sopranos, The Wire, Boardwalk Empire.
There you go.
Yeah, got it.
Time,
Got it.
254. Nice.
Let's go.
I got it.
Go. Physical.
We were looking for Steelers.
Also, Mississippi, I think, would have played.
Yeah, Mississippi.
That one
would've
probably
played.
was an
Mississippi
easy
would've
one.
played, yeah.
I went with New Orleans instead, but yeah.
I didn't think of Mississippi either.
Oh, how was that time?
All right, let's see.
Good.
Damn good.
54. Good
Sub
time.
3?
Anything under 3 is good.
Sub 3 is amazing.
Okay. A lot of big cat up there.
Yeah. You know, I did create the thing. All right.
Nick Carter was 7th.
Yeah, Nick Carter was a beast.
What the hell?
Was a beast.
Who does he think he is?
All right, 254. Let's see. All right, Zack Martin, there you are. Let's see.
Okay, 106.
Go. Just missed. Oh, there we go.
Walker.
Doug Peterson, you beat.
Jack Golke, I remember him.
Jack Golke.
How about that?
All right, keep scrolling. Let's see.
Foles.
Nick Foles, you beat.
Okay.
Greg Olson, you beat.
Okay.
Kyle Rudolph, you beat.
John Summit.
That's
right
the guy.
there.
That's Notre Dame, yeah. You beat Jared from Subway.
Who put that on there?
There we go.
All right.
Yeah, that was something.
Yeah, we're getting closer.
Yeah, but he didn't actually run it. He's in jail.
He's in jail. He
You
might
just
have ran it in jail, though.
Go to NFL. Let's see NFL. All right, so you're 6 all time.
Okay.
Joe Thomas was fast, 230. Killed Delaney Walker, Cam Newton, Cole Kmet,
I think the trivia really got me.
Julian Edelman. Yeah, you were good on the court.
Yeah.
By the way, I forgot to ask you. So, did you see our good friend Nick Mangold needs a kidney?
I did see that, yeah.
Are you willing to open it up to Cowboys fans?
Yeah, why not?
All right, let's go. There we go.
That's huge.
Section open.
Stephen
That's
Shea,
a
when Nick wrote
lot
the
of
whole
fans.
thing, he poured his heart out, being like, to my Buckeyes and Jets community. Stephen Shea graciously, no one even asked him, said, I'm opening this up to all Bucks fans too.
No, he didn't.
Oh yeah, he did.
Eddie.
Oh yeah, he did.
I missed that.
So we've been opening it to. We've been asking other people. Like Joe Thomas was here. We got Browns fans.
Well, Eddie, are you willing to open it to Bears fans? Or
I might have already done it, but go ahead and
okay.
do it
Did you
again.
do it?
Yeah, I think
All
I
right.
did.
Just got to be. You have to just to be safe.
You have to double
be
it
sure.
down.
Saluki fans.
Yeah, look at
Yeah.
this. This is Nick Mangold asking for a kidney to save his life.
Oh, he
said-
tweeted it.
He said, I'll also open this up to Buccaneers.
Thank God.
So there's definitely a guy in Tampa who was not going to give a kidney and then saw that and was like, fuck,
This is
man.
open to me now. Oh, I didn't realize I had a chance at this.
Shit. That's huge. We're trying to get all 32 teams.
Open this up.
Oh
What
my
a
God.
guy.
Wow,
What a
Cowboys
guy.
fans.
And you know the kidney's gonna come from a Bucs.
Yeah, of course it is. Knowing Steve
No.
Shea, 100%. 100%. Oh,
It's the only way.
yeah. All right, well, let's spin the wheel. Zach, you got a lot of stuff. You're going to do some cooking.
Yep.
Come on PMT. You're going to stream with us tonight. You're doing Wake Up Barstool tomorrow
Wow.
with T-Bob and Kadick.
Goodness
All
Oh
O-line.
wow, that's
Yeah.
should be awesome.
I should have texted you, man.
That's
Yeah,
half
I
the
know.
big boys club, honestly.
Big snake draft guy.
Big snake draft.
Whoa, you got to get on a snake draft.
Yeah,
When are you leaving?
Tomorrow.
We'll do it another time.
Yeah, we'll get back.
Maybe just
I'm
do
in
one
Indy.
for
I'm
fun.
close-
Do one off the clock. You know what I mean? Just like,
Yeah, just like
a light one. Don't even, don't even
1v1.
film it.
Security footage.
Do it for the love.
Yeah. And you got to get some ice cream.
You got to get some ice cream.
Get the cream team going for you. All right, let's spin the wheel,
You
TJ.
want to talk about the new Stella Blue stuff?
Oh, yeah. I tweeted about it. It's all over the place. But we have ready-to-drink canned Stella Blue coffee.
I was literally about to crack one.
It's awesome. Go to
So good.
StellaBlueCoffee.com. You can buy them on Amazon as well. You can buy them on GoPuff. It took a long time to make these. I think they're really, really good. And I think people will like them a lot. So
I'm on the sweet cream right now. The
Yeah.
espresso sweet cream.
there's
So
two
good.
flavors. They're both delicious.
They're great.
So get your coffee. We tested a lot of them because there's a lot of those drinks. Like there's 170 calories, so it's not like a lot of the drinks. I tested a couple of them. I won't name their names, but some of them were like 800 calories,
it's
shit like
crazy.
that. We're just like, what is this?
No, these are genuinely so good.
Yeah, so please go buy them, save some dogs, give them money back to Paws. We're also going to start giving money back to we're gonna open it up to the country, so it's not going to be just Paws Chicago.
So Bucks fans. too.
Wow.
Bucs
Open it
fans.
up to everybody.
Now you know what? No Bucks fans dogs.
Oh my God. Wow.
Nope.
They get too many bites at the apple anyway.
Steven has a dog now.
What?
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
Yeah, I'm a dog guy.
Yeah.
You smug bastard.
Yeah.
What kind of dog?
It is a sheepadoodle. My son we need a hypoallergenic dog, basically.
Don't blame your son for getting a pussy dog.
No, I mean, it's a good sized dog. It's like 22 pounds.
Fully grown?
No, she is 7 months now.
What's her name again?
Pepper.
Pepper.
Spade?
Not yet, but I think
Oh.
I'm eligible at 8 months for that.
Gotta get her spayed. Bob Barker.
Yes. What is that exactly? It's just tube tying?
They have their periods before. They'll kind of get blood, and I used to like have to watch Francis's dog while it was like wearing a diaper because it wasn't like spayed yet. I like pick it up over a fence, like hoping I did. His dog didn't.
Aren't you supposed to wait till the first one?
I don't
and then
know.
Get spayed?
Yeah, I don't know. Mine was
know.
pre-spayed when I adopted.
Yeah, same. That's what Paws does. Paws, when they get the dogs, they
Yeah, otherwise they'll get pregnant in the
yeah.
kennel.
All right, let's spin the
Anyway.
wheel.
Cool.
Anyway, buy some coffee. We love the coffee.
And that's dog period talk on the app.
All right, we're good.
Oh God.
All right, thank you, Roan. Thank you,
Thanks
Zach.
for having us. Miss you guys.
All right, see you tomorrow.
Talk shop or do a Yankees pop is the act. It's the act.
Go buy some coffee. Love you guys. See you. Bye.